I've been asked time and time again as this stream has started, am I ready? Am I prepared for what's about to happen? I don't even know what that means, bro. I got no idea. How serious can this be? Last time we left off, I was pleasantly surprised with how much I liked the story of Mavuika and the introduction of characters like Mualani and Kachina. They really thoroughly surprised me. So I'm excited to see what happens this time. Obviously, and more than anything, Kamitano's presence is going to be my favorite thing to learn and see what happens next. But thanks for watching on YouTube. We're live on Twitch for all of this, and maybe for part 2 you can catch live if this is not all one YouTube video. I don't know. We'll see. Wait until 2 days later. Genshin always be having you wait for fucking year. And it's still not done. I ran that whole bit and it still ain't done. That's crazy. Thanks for watching on YouTube though. I appreciate all of you. You're just little guys in my head. You're just little guys in a box that you're so cute, man. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Everybody, you know what? Twitch chat, say your favorite thing about YouTube.
Really rough for
compliment them.
There are more and more commissions from the Adventurers Guild, and they're all related to the Abyss.
Oh.
Just waiting around won't do
Abyss
us any
mentioned.
good. Let's go and see if there's anything we can do to help.
Nah, I'm gonna wait around. I want to switch this team out though before we get going. Fuck YouTube. That is insane, man. YouTube literally loves you guys. Well, some of them do. Some of the YouTube frogs are like, I don't think some of the YouTube frogs get you guys, but I get you both. I get the YouTube frogs and the Twitch frogs. I want to find a way to make you guys like conjoin forever and be best friends. I just want it's like having children. You want them to get along when they grow older. You know what I'm saying? You want your siblings to get along.
You want me on your team?
Ben is saying that's every time is so fucking funny.
I see.
I want them to
Thank you
mesh
so much.
or mate. I don't know.
The Adventurers Guild has been overwhelmed these days.
Is that volume good?
No worries at all.
Does it need to be louder?
We've always valued the strength of adventurers. Given the current situation, it's vital that we all work together.
Okay.
Since we're facing the same enemies, I'll
I like
send
them
you the
shirtless.
intel we've collected on the Abyss.
Turn it up
so
a bit.
far.
Okay.
Then we can take a look at how to coordinate our efforts.
I'll turn it out like that much. Let me know if that's better.
All right. Thank you so much.
You guys don't want to mate with YouTube? I'll also turn it up in game if I need to.
Hi, Catherine. It's us. Have any new commissions?
Yeah, go beat Capitano's
You
ass.
two have come just in time. I've got some good news. The Pyro Archon
Good.
has finished
Awesome.
assembling
Thank
her
you.
forces and stationed them all across Natlan.
Blue guy stopped flirting with Catherine. Can you blame him? Can we talk about how little love Catherine gets? You guys still think Catherine's gonna be lore relevant later? I feel like people have dropped that idea. They just dropped
Given
it.
how the Abyss has ramped up its activities lately, we can no longer afford to act only after receiving news of an invasion. So the Pyro Archon
look-y, baddie.
suggested that the Scions of the Canopy and the Adventurers Guild focus on collecting and disseminating intel. That way, we can stay informed of everything that's happening across the land. Once we receive word of enemy activity, we can notify the nearest camp and the stationed forces can take immediate action.
Okay, so it's like 911.
Yes, precisely. This should also allow us to focus on gathering
Yes, precisely.
information rather than
so
running
right.
around and trying to tackle everything at once. So please also take a chance to relax, you two.
That's not gonna happen.
You've been working hard these days, and this will be a good opportunity for some well-deserved rest.
I give it 20 minutes max before we start getting into a life or death scenario. 20 minutes.
So
Start the
that's
timer.
plan. Whew, we can finally stop and take a break.
But the threat of the Abyss is still far from over. But the less work we take, the less we'll earn. We need more money.
Keeping Natlan safe and sound is
We
our
need
priority
money.
now. The more it can wait.
Damn, Paimon changed for real. Paimon don't care about the money no more? Wait, Paimon
The
changed.
movements of the Abyss are always unpredictable. There have also been times when
She's
it suddenly
better.
became more active in the past. The people here generally see it as something like an acute natural disaster.
Thank you so much for the resub, Phoenix. Hello, my friend.
Once the disaster is over, everyone will
For 11
return to their
months.
normal lives. We just all hope that day will be sooner rather than later.
It's very fascinating that Catherine has such like personality to her, despite being the same model of robot everywhere.
Oh, right. Most people have no idea just how bad the situation has gotten in the Night Kingdom.
I hope the day of peace will come soon. Kachina. So I did hear that a couple of these characters are not voiced. I don't remember who chat was saying isn't voiced, but are you one?
Hey, Kachina? Are you feeling better now?
Surely you have a voice. Oh. Yep. But now really isn't the time to stay at home and recover. Anyway, I wanted to do something to help. Yo, let me lock in. Boys, this is my opportunity to show myself as a VA. I need to lock in. Do you like the voice? Okay, gotcha. I heard that the Pyro Archon is gathering warriors to be stationed in the more remote areas, so I came here to sign up. I don't even remember what she sounds like, bro. What does she even sound like? Impressive, Kachina. I can't do this shit. I can't do it. I don't think I've heard about all the things that you've been doing. With everyone working so hard, I've got to do my part, too. Oh, by the way, Xilonen told me that she was ordered to forge you an ancient name. She said that she's all set and we can head over whenever we're ready.
Wow! So we'll finally get to meet Xilonen, the legendary forger of ancient names. Paimon still can't believe anyone could forge those things.
Xilonen's a true master. Not only can she forge ancient names, but all sorts of new and fun things. She's always got a pile of commissions on her plate, so you usually have to wait a while before she finishes something. In this case, though, she's completely cleared her schedule to work with you. She just wants to give your name her full attention. Then we should probably go ahead and thank her when we meet. Well, it does sound like Mickey Mouse. Let me change it. Hold on. Well, how do I get out of this Mickey Mouse range?
Well, I've already signed up as a warrior, so all I have to do now is wait for my assignment. If that's okay, maybe we can go see Xilonen together.
Is that better? Does that fit better?
She wouldn't turn me away, right? I mean, I hope she wouldn't.
Hey, have some confidence
that better?
in yourself, Kachina.
Okay.
After all, you're already a victor of the Night Warden Wars.
Everyone's so proud of you.
Oh.
Oh.
On second thought, maybe I'll just find a hole in the ground to jump into and hide for a while.
I kind of like that better. I'm not gonna lie. Southern Kachina goes crazy. All right, now let's, dude. My voice is so shot today too because I've been going to karaoke a lot in Japan. By the way, YouTube, I'm literally in fucking Japan right now.
Kachina's fucking vengeance.
This is so funny. I know it's bad that the strike is going on, and I hope the best of the VAs, but damn, is it kind of funny to, like, make Kachina into Batman a little bit. You're fucking Japan? I am fucking Japan. I have to say that, yep. I am actively in a relationship with Japan. Oh my god. Shit, bro. Does that tell her if you pull it?
Xilonen. Xilonen, I brought the person who needs an ancient name. She's super amazing. I've already learned tons of stuff from her. I can vouch that she's really worth a hero's name.
Ah, yes, so I've heard. So young, and yet you've already got quite the reputation.
Dude, her makeup is so in-depth.
Wait, are you Outlanders?
Her lips look so red.
Yep, we're travelers who just arrived in Natland not too long ago.
Okay.
No, I mean, I was aware that you're travelers. It's just no one told me that you're Outlanders.
Huh? You're saying the Pyro Archon didn't tell you?
No, the only thing she said.
I gotta
is
keep
that a
up
new
with her
hero
mouth
had
movements, her
pledged
flaps.
herself to the plan, but we need to forge an ancient name to ensure she'd be able to return safe and sound. And she did mention that it would be quite difficult to forge an ancient name for them, but at the time, I thought she was just commenting on my skills. But I seem to understand where the true difficulty lies now.
Are you upset?
I should try something else for her. Where else should we go? Should we go like Stitch? Oh, she kind of probably sound like this. Oh wait,
No,
maybe
I wouldn't go that far.
maybe this is A-Hall actually. Like
Used
this
to it,
voice.
really.
A-Hall?
I just need a moment to process things.
That kind of vibe.
The Pyro Archon's requests
No,
are
okay.
always difficult to fulfill, and we used to argue a lot. Honestly, it's probably for the better that she didn't bring this up at the time. Anyway, I can't argue with her if she isn't here, and it'd be pointless to take my anger out on someone else.
So they have history.
But,
that's interesting.
Just because I understand her rationale doesn't make me any less upset. After all, she must have known that forging an ancient name for an Outlander is an impossible task.
It's impossible?
As you probably know, an ancient name is a symbol of a hero's sparing glory, which grows even richer and heavier as generations of successors inherit it.
Right.
We forge ancient names by engraving the heroic deeds of an individual who will become the first hero of that particular name.
I got plenty of deeds under my belt. I've been doing the deeds since day one, baby.
Yeah, I saw countless feats recorded in their adventure handbook. It felt like they could do anything.
But they were all performed outside of Natlan, correct?
Yeah,
That's right.
Then those deeds haven't been recorded by the Night Kingdom. To take it one step further, even if you had performed heroic deeds in Natlan, as an Outlander, your actions still wouldn't have been recorded by our lands.
Huh.
Only memories and experiences that have been acknowledged by the Wyab can be used as a basis for an ancient name.
So I gotta do something cool here.
Even the greatest of craftsmen cannot create something out of thin air, you know. That's just how it is.
Seems the Wyab don't want just anyone to get a name, huh?
Mavuika, of all people, should know better than anyone. Yet
music's
she's
fucking
still entrusted the
banger.
task of forging the ancient name to me.
Because she believes in you, man. You're the only one that can do it.
Hope Hyman gets
Well, she
it.
knows I'm gonna do something
Nobody's happy
impressive.
being asked to do the impossible.
Why do I feel like this has happened before? I think last time, Xilonen just ended up running dozens of laps around the hills nearby.
Ugh, don't remind me. Let's just focus on how we can pull this off. How to achieve the impossible.
You mean you're already willing to accept the task?
Well, what else can I do? What's happened is already done, and it's not like I can outright defy the order of my Archon.
Sorry
if
there,
she
guys.
gave me this order,
I gotta log
then
in.
she believes the ancient name is an indispensable part of her plan, and that I'll be able to find a way to make it happen.
This is literally what we call God's plan.
In other words, the order is an affirmation of my abilities.
Oh, not only has she accepted the task, but now she's looking for silver linings?
Maybe that's just how she and the Archon trust each other.
Yeah, let's see if I can find some special way to pull this off. If we really can't make it work, I'm sure we can still go back and talk to the Pyro Archon, right?
The key is getting the Wyab to somehow acknowledge the traveler's existence and record her heroic deeds.
We heard the voice of a Wyab when we were in the Night Kingdom before. We even had a whole conversation with her. If we can talk to her again, maybe we can figure something out together.
Well, every tribe has their own Wyab. How do we know if the one you met is indeed the best one for us to talk to? Plus, considering the unprecedented nature of this situation, I have a feeling that the acknowledgement of one Wyab alone would probably not be enough.
Well, we need to gain the acknowledgement of all 6 Wyobs and 2 story quests?
I don't know. That requires a level of knowledge that I do not possess.
She said, I'm just a blacksmith, bro.
We need to find a consultant who's an expert on all things Night Kingdom and Wyab. The first person who comes to mind
Citlali.
is Citlali at the Masters of the Nightwind. The one we call Granny Citlali.
Huh? Granny Citlali? Dude, Citlali was one of my favorite designs from the initial drip marketing of Natlan. I love her design.
Oh, we've heard that name before.
And she drinks too,
Use
like
her
me.
Spirit Speaker's Stone to find Kachina's ancient name. A person who can make something like that must be pretty impressive. I'm unsure she'd be able to help.
Is this gonna be another, like, Farazan situation?
Still, she's older now and quite eccentric.
What?
It's hard to even book a meeting with her, given that she's constantly holed up in her room and doesn't like to be disturbed.
Huh?
I've heard that to get her help, you have to be extremely patient with her and know how to keep her spirit up.
I hate to break it to you, but...
She probably won't be happy with us.
Huh. Why is that? I mean, didn't she already help you before? And you even managed to save Kachina.
Right, but, like,
Yeah, at the cost of her Spirit Speaker's
we
Stone
broke that
being
shit.
split into two.
she seems like if she yells at us, she's definitely Farazan coded.
Huh?
Great going, Mavuika. We're already off to a rocky start here.
I like the relationship that they seem to have.
In
I
that
want to see them
case,
interact.
I guess your only option is to try to emphasize that this is an important order from the Pyro Archon. Hopefully, Citlali would still want to show respect to the Archon. I'll also write you a letter on your behalf. If you can find someone to deliver it and mention some good things about you, then that should help too.
Okay.
Oh, let's ask Kinich to deliver the letter. He understands the whole situation, is already familiar face to her.
Paimon sure hopes a Hal won't interrupt when he's talking, though.
Paimon, I don't think he will. Don't worry, I don't think he will this patch.
All right, Kinich is a seasoned negotiator. I trust that he'll know the best things to say.
Oh my god.
Great, then I'll contact him right now.
Please just give me a moment to write the letter, and we can meet up near the Statue of the Seven later.
Yeah. I want to see Citlali now.
We'll take a stroll in the meantime.
What kind of voice are we gonna do for Kinich though? Is the thing. Dude, my chat is actually frozen. Oh no, I gotta refresh my Twitch. It's been frozen for like 5 minutes. What kind of voice do you guys think that Nourish? Is he got like kind of a Chinari kind of? I mean, maybe like more of an emo Chinari. Like a Redditor. There we go, we're back. Donald Duck voice? I don't even know I don't know how you get in the Valley Girl voice. Like really sassy. Okay. We meet again. Kachina told me everything. I'll deliver the message to the Master of Nightwind and convince Citlali to give you a chance. No, I don't actually know if I like that one for him. We gotta find the right one. He's got maybe something like isn't he kind of mysterious? Do we like the Valley Girl? I'll also take this chance to explain what happened to the Spirit Speaker's Stone and offer an apology in person. No, I love the first one. I'll also take the chance to explain what happened to the Spirit Speaker's Stone and offer her an apology in person.
Yeah, I'm sorry to put this on you, Kinich.
Oh, yeah.
It's just that you're probably the only person who knows how to deal with her.
It's all right. we're all working for the sake of the Pyro Archon's plan, after all. Everyone here understands how dire the situation has become.
Oh, wait, so Kachina and the Traveler also know about the
He's
plan?
so sassy.
Because we all saw a hero of past rematerialize right before our eyes. And then Mualani said that a ton of knowledge and memories suddenly flooded her brain. The Pyro Archon explained everything when we came back from the Night Kingdom, including the reason behind the appearance of the hero, as well as the current state of the Night Kingdom.
Right. She mentioned there are 6 heroes and that Xilonen is one of 4 that have already been acknowledged.
Oh, well, then I suppose there's no need to keep any secrets between us. Having companions walk by your side is perhaps the best solace when facing such a bleak reality.
Damn, bro, you depressed? I have another piece of intel to share. We've pretty much identified the person who rescued the captain in the Stadium of the Sacred Flame. His name is Ororon, and he hails from the Master of the Nightwind. However, he spent most of his life living in the wilderness by himself, away from the rest of the tribe. I'm kind of getting into like a Burger King foot lettuce voice. That's why his disappearance went unnoticed. By the time that Citlali finally realized he was gone, no one had heard from him for quite a while.
Citlali knows
More
him
happy?
too?
He's not happy. That's right. Ororon was an orphan raised by the chief of the Masters of the Nightwind and many other kind-hearted people in his tribe. Still, he's had something of an odd reputation his whole life.
Odd, huh?
Given how the Masters of the Nightwind love to babble about dreams and revelations, they're already a pretty strange bunch to most. I've never met Ororon, but if they consider him the odd one, he's got to be pretty far out there.
That's right. So in that sense, Ororon and Citlali actually have quite a bit in common, which is why they get along pretty well.
Huh. Makes sense. But Paimon wonders how Citlali could be the first one to notice Auroron's disappearance if she spends the whole day in her room.
She just like me, though. As of now, we still haven't been able to confirm whether Ororon joined the Fatui voluntarily or if he was coerced. Citlali is probably eager to prove that Ororon hasn't betrayed his people. I plan to use this as leverage when I go to talk to her.
Oh, so if I'm following, you mean we'll help her investigate Ororon and the captain's whereabouts?
Yes. If you're all on board with this idea, then it becomes a mutually beneficial collaboration, rather than just a one-sided request. Even though I don't think Citlali is the kind of person to turn down an order from the Pyro Archon, working together with us will help her focus and not get distracted by the whole Ororon situation. Good idea, brother.
Yeah. Plus, we kind of owe her one anyway to make up for breaking the spirit speakers down.
Yikes.
Ah, this is a pretty well thought out plan, as expected of Mollypo Kinich.
Mollypo Kinich.
Then, yeah, I'll leave my letter to you. Let's hope Citlali can meet at the stadium in 2 days.
Kinich had a lot of range there. Sure, I'll head out right away. Take care there, Kinich. I'll be heading back there as well. There still are a few things I need to pack.
Okay, then let's part ways for now. I'll see you in a couple of days.
Okay. That was kind of wait until the morning, the day after tomorrow. Yeah, I don't know. Some people say that I might be the LeBron James of voice acting. I don't know. It's close, though. It's close. I hope I don't have to do that anymore. I'm getting tired. The Valley... Okay, YouTube, let me know if you preferred Valley Girl Kinich, Edgy Kinich, or Anime Pro Tag Kinich. We will workshop this for the future, okay? This is all a testing ground. This was a test. So I can't wait to see the YouTube poll on this one.
You wish to report? Go on. You have my undivided attention.
You have my undivided attention. All right, brother, where are we going here? Map. Wait, no, B. Oh, wait. What did it say? The morning after tomorrow. Wait, what? The morning after tomorrow? It's like here? No, like here. That's literally the morning. How about Deku Kinich? I'll be a hero one day like you all night. Did he mostly only talk at the start? Okay, cool. We can make him like Zuko too, like looking for the avatar. Would you pick Citlali or Ororon? Probably Citlali from what I've seen so far. Wait until the morning of the day after tomorrow. Why did you word it like that? Tell me exactly how many days. What do you mean the morning of the day after tomorrow? What is this? Why did they word it like that? How many days is that? The morning of the day. 2 days in the morning. The morning of the day after tomorrow. Two days but the morning. I hate this. I actually genuinely don't like this. Looking for the avatar. Zuko is definitely the best personality for Kinich. Yeah, he would definitely fit that, like, in this range, kind of like punchy type of like. You already did 2 days. I just don't care anymore. I'm just riding this out. How would you voice Aha? From what I remember, he's really annoying. So it'd be really wacky. Something like your ears want to fall off. Okay. Now where? I'm going to shit myself everywhere. What? The morning of the day after tomorrow? Can you tell me like 3 p.m. or so? Is this the morning? Needs to be 8 a.m.
Oh, it's time to meet up with Xilonen. Let's ask her how things have been going.
Okay. I've been in front of her house for the last 3 days, so. Okay, let me lock in here.
Hey, Xilonen, how's everything going?
Oh, hi, Traveler and Paimon.
I love your thighs.
I have bad news. Citlali did not reply to our request, although...
Huh?
I'm not surprised.
You mean she didn't even bother to give Kinich a response? Guess she really does have quite the ego then.
She's so much older than I thought she was.
Yeah, well, she can be also quite eccentric, though she's one of the most gifted people around. Even the Masters of the Night often struggle to work with her. My guess is that she probably has other reasons for not deigning us with a response. But let's go to the stadium and see if we can meet her there. If we do get a chance to talk to her in person, we can still try to work something out.
Okay.
That's true. Let's go.
Let's go. That's not a normal thing to say to people. I think we should normalize appreciating your homie's thighs. One in chat if you agree. Reward preview. What's this? Oh, exploration stuff. Okay. I really need to get on my Outland exploration grind. I've just been traveling so much. When I get home, we'll do it. So my voice is so shot today. I've been doing way too much karaoke. I'm going radio silent tomorrow. So I can heal up. Heal up. La 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 la. Shout out to thighs. So happy Genshin Impact invented thighs. You arrive at the stadium with the Sacred Flame. As expected, Citlali did not show. Damn.
Paimon doesn't see anybody. Seems she's just not gonna show up, huh?
Yeah, we're gonna have to
Well,
explore
we tried
together
to be
soon.
as considerate as we could,
Prep.
but she's
Prep
under
soon.
no obligation to help.
That might be true, but this is still a request from the Pyro Archon, right? Shouldn't the subject always answer the call of their Archon?
A subject? Well, if you ask me, I'd say we're all more like friends with the Archon. Yes, Mavuika is our leader, but that doesn't mean there's any kind of tall barrier between us and her. The only thing is that she often
I'm okay at math.
has
I'm not very good.
high expectations of us.
I can tell.
Huh. So even though she's super powerful, it sounds like she's actually pretty down to earth and easy to get along with.
I would go drinking with Mavuika before any other Archon, I think. Maybe Zhongli and Venti would be kind of lit too, but they would be either... Venti would be too much to go drinking with, and Zhongli would be like too dad. He would only want to drink whiskey on the rocks or some shit, like some fucking osmanthus alcohol. I don't know, but I think Mavuika would be a viber.
Unlike that old hag
Straight up
Granny
viber.
Citlali, right? Does she think she can ignore us just because she's famous?
She's right behind me, isn't she?
You all talk about her like she's some kind of huge deal, but she didn't bother to reply to our letter. Seriously, if she didn't want to come, she could at least let us know.
Yeah, what an asshole.
That's what aging does to you. Paimon never wants to get old.
And I kind of think she's not even that pretty.
Oh, really? So, that's how you see me?
Dude, I like her already.
Who's there? Who's talking next to Paimon?
Oh, don't mind me. I'm just a disgruntled old hag, right? Come on, relax. I'm sure my bark's worse than my bite.
This is like a very mature March 7th.
Huh? Citlali.
Cryo. Cryo?
Wait, you're Citlali? You're Granny Eatstly?
Yes, Granny Eatsley. But emphasis on Eatsley, not Granny.
Granny got it going on, bro. Granny got it going on. I'm gonna be real. She looks really good.
You must know this trope from light novels, surely. They use it all the time. The young man who's actually the oldest person in the room. The girl next door who turns out to be a seasoned veteran. The wise sage who looks like a little kid.
That's true. I didn't see that coming, actually.
Oh, wipe that look off your face! You've seriously never seen an older lady that doesn't look her age? Okay, well, don't go thinking it's a trick either. See? I'm barely wearing any makeup.
Are you? Are those tattoos or like...
Did I forget to mention, she's called Granny, but she's actually pretty young.
Oh, wait, how young? Are you... Wait, you're complaining about the Pyro Archon leaving things out.
It was an honest mistake. I guess we've just gotten used to it.
Paimon, sorry. So, how old are you actually?
What? How dare you? Don't you know it's rude to ask a lady her age?
I think it's important.
Paimon really didn't mean to offend you, it's just that your case seems really unique.
Bro, it's actually not even a hard question to answer.
Oh, Paimon just wanted to apologize, but now she's putting more and more of her foot in her mouth. Really, Paimon just got a little mad since we thought, well, you were gonna leave us out to dry.
Just why? She said, you were going to leave us out to dry. Wait, maybe this should Widowy be Kachina's voice next time. What do we do this for Kachina?
It was my idea to invite you here, Citlali. So if you're upset, you can just take it out on me.
All right. I was only joking. I didn't mean to chastise anyone. There's really no need to take all this so seriously. If anything, I'm gonna feel awkward if we keep this going. I received Kinich's letter and was planning to attend this meeting. Since I had already decided to come, I figured there was no need to draft a reply that simply said, understood. Besides, just showing up is the most important part.
Showing up is the most important part.
But, of course, it's also natural for people to get held up by one thing or another as they're trying to leave the house. It certainly was a bit awkward to see that everyone else had arrived before me.
I don't remember her having the Tron rings above her head.
At
in the
first,
original
I was thinking of quietly sneaking over, but since you were already here waiting for me, I started to think about how I should phrase my apology. Only to hear you all talking smack about me.
Damn. Where's the oh my days part? Did you not record that one? Also, Nowlin has had so many more facial expressions than I feel like previous arcs have.
Anyway.
Yo, JC, take it easy, man. Oh my days.
Honestly, it's not like I owed you an explanation anyway.
Anyway. Cute expressions. I know, I like Citlali's expressions a lot. Kachina had some cute ones.
What's with that expression? Was she feeling embarrassed just now?
Palma trying to read this. Is she waiting for us to carry on the conversation? Everything she's saying sounds like a joke, but I'm not sure if I should laugh. Would it be rude to laugh or even more rude to not laugh?
When the Masters of the Night Wind say they struggle dealing with her, I wonder if the feeling is mutual. She seems to be pretty awkward herself.
Damn.
Everything she does and says seems a little forced.
Damn.
Anyway, Xilonen, I heard that you require my help in crafting an ancient name.
Correct. The situation isn't like anything we've handled before. Let me explain.
Xilonen explains the Pyro Archon's request as well as the difficulties he's encountered.
I see. So Mavuika has asked you to forge an ancient name for an Outlander. Well, that would be a first.
Okay. That is not even the same line. What?
And you've also heard all about Ororon. I must say, he's always been a good kid. I can't see him joining the Fatui of his own volition.
Theories with that.
Must have been coerced somehow.
I think it's a coercion thing for sure. For sure a coercion thing, but like, in what way? Like a hostage thing? Or like...
Yeah, that's what we came here to ask you. We'll help bring Ororon back if you help us solve the problems of forging the ancient name. What do you think?
I suppose I'll just call you Traveler for now. Traveler, come here. Let me take a good look at you.
The speed in which I would run to her. I love your design. You are beautiful. Oh, she grabbed my hand. Oh, shit. That's the sound effect of her reading my mind.
Wealth leads to unending conflicts between people. Yet you alone transcend the value of gold.
Yeah.
Baleful thunder and wrathful waves bring terror to mortal hearts. Yet again and again, you've braved them to find new worlds. A weary yet free soul. Even the most verdant leaf in the forest will pray for your happiness and safe passage.
Did she just freestyle that, or did she like...
Those are all the things that I could see in you. You've experienced far more than even most mortals could dream of. You possess the heart of a sincere hero, along with the conviction to lift a torch above your head and walk headlong into the night. Huh? Don't move. There's something here.
Monka.
Huh? What thing? Don't scare Paimon. Is the Traveler gonna be okay?
Is it a bug?
Shoo!
Huh?
That should do it.
A crystal fly, maybe?
You've just returned from the Night Kingdom, so some fragments of souls were still stuck to your body. No need to worry. I've just cleared out the last of them.
Okay, surely there's nothing suspicious about that at all, right?
Isn't that kinda like having part of a ghost come back with you?
Ghost?
It's nothing as serious as that. If left unattended, the most it could do is stir up some chaos in your mind. and generally worsen your mood.
Okay, that sucks.
In that case, better to get rid of them.
Thank you.
It was nothing. Xilonen, let's follow your proposal. Once you've brought Ororon back, I'll take you to see the Lord of the Night.
So I gotta go find him.
The Lord of the Night? But don't we need to talk to the Wyab of the tribes?
Sorry, there was a little lag spike for a second.
Something this important is beyond their jurisdiction. Only the Lord of the Night can decide whether we can grant an ancient name to one who does not hail from our lands.
Thanks, the guy.
The Lord of the Night is an ancient entity that rules over the entire Night Kingdom, constantly borrowing the power of the sacred flame to combat corrosion from the abyss.
The Lord of the Night is an ancient entity that rules over the entire Night Kingdom. The Lord of the Night.
Oh, so you're basically saying it's even more powerful than the Wyab of the tribes. Well, that sort of makes sense, being the Lord of the entire Night Kingdom and all.
Not exactly. It's not so much that one's more powerful than the other. But never mind. That's not important. It would take too much time to explain.
Oh, Kinich. I was literally sitting here trying to figure out where I heard that before. That's why I read it again. It's in Kinich's burst.
Just listen carefully to what I'm about to tell you. The Lord of the Night is currently in a deep slumber.
I knew I'd heard it somewhere.
And we can only communicate with its consciousness while in a trance. In other words, in a dream.
Lucid dreaming.
But I will need to prepare a few more things if we are to hold a ceremony to achieve the state of the trance. I'll make a list. Can any of you get everything for me?
I can go. It'll probably be a long list, so better leave it to someone who knows all the local vendors.
I want to go as her and run like a puma.
We'll go with Citlali to track down Ororon.
Or what's the name? An ocelot? Is that what she is? An ocelot?
The Fatui are nothing to scoff at, so please, be careful during your investigation. If you need any help, just come find me.
Let me go call up Arlecchino for some backup. Surely she'll turn on the Fatui here.
Yep, we'll be sure to play it safe.
Fatui versus Fatui would go hard. Big old kitty.
All right, now it's time for us to catch that brat and bring him back.
She does have March energy a little bit.
Oh, I'm sorry I made
But
you wait
more
earlier.
mature and smart.
It was actually because I decided to swing by Ororon's place to look for clues. He has always lived alone, and I found a broken jar in his house. There was also something off about his phlogiston aphids, which I assume is because their keeper has been gone for quite some time. And interestingly enough, I saw some slash marks in the house that did not match any of our local weapons. My guess is they were left by Snezhnayan arms.
So by force.
Oh, sounds like the Fatui broke into his house and took him hostage.
He's that useful though?
But why would they kidnap a kid who just spends his days living in the
Literally
country
what I'm
and
saying.
raising aphids? He's only in his 20s. What would they want with him?
He's got to be that. He's got to have some deeper connection to, I don't know, the Abyss or something. The Whales.
That's not to say that I believe he's totally innocent, of course. Since he's the only one who was kidnapped out of everyone in Natlan, he must have done something to attract our attention.
I can't
In any
I'll lower
case,
the settings once I get out of
to the bottom of this once we manage to get him back here. I'm truly sorry to put you two through all this trouble with me.
Sorry about that.
Please help me get him back.
You can count on us.
You can count on us.
All right. Then let's start by heading to where Ororon was seen last.
All right, let's turn down my settings a little bit. I am on a travel laptop setup right now, so I apologize for any settings. I'm going to be home on the 15th, so we'll have full-on great stuff soon. Work graphics, custom. Everything's on high. Can I set everything to like medium? Medium. Okay, is that okay? What did that just say? Yeah, that's okay. That's fine. I don't really care if that changes. Motion blur off, bloom. That should be fine. Lowest settings would actually genuinely look so bad. Resolution 0.6. Wait, what does that even look like? What does resolution 0.6 look like? Ew. I can see, like, on my monitor at least, like, the rip in the pixels. I don't like it. Yeah, no, that's a big no for me, dog. Sorry, unfortunately, that's a no for me. Read out Kachina's voice and Boo Hill lines, please.
Staring
Hey, bro,
into my
I will.
eyes is ill-advised. I
Don't you
can't
worry.
promise you'll like what you see.
All right, we should be okay like this with 1.0. No lag. I do have 200 ping right now, though. Some of you guys play with me in like exploration with 200 ping that live in like Asia or Europe. I don't know how you do it. I would not have the mental sanity to do this shit. It's already so hard that I'm just here in this one spot. But hopefully it doesn't. Hopefully it's not too laggy throughout. 200 ping is low for me. We're used to it. Damn. I would like lose my mind. I mean, maybe this is like a better game to have high ping than something like Valorant. I think a good ping is within like the 30 range. But I usually have like 10 ping. Shout out to your high ping, bro. Guys, all of you have high ping. What the heck? I'm so sorry.
This is the spot. An eyewitness claimed to have seen Ororon speaking to some Fatui soldiers here.
Okay.
I don't know how much you're willing to believe me, but Ororon really is a good kid. I see no reason why he'd suddenly get involved with a Fatui. I'm convinced that what the witnesses saw was actually the Fatui coercing him, or perhaps trying to extract information. However, I doubt anyone would believe me, given there are no signs of a fight.
Didn't Kinich say that she's a big name in Natlan? Feels kinda weird to see her so frustrated and helpless like this.
Could you tell us a little bit more about him?
Ororon? Well, he was left at the side of the road as an infant.
Damn.
And the people of the tribe took him in.
Oh.
You could say that everyone had a hand in raising him.
Okay, well, there you go. That makes him instantly a more interesting character. Because he's an orphan. So he could be from literally anywhere.
He learned a lot from us. And once he reached adulthood, he built himself a house out in the countryside. He spends most of his days growing vegetables and raising aphids, living off of what he harvests from the garden. He's always been such a good kid. He would even get his friends to deliver whole bags of fresh produce to my place.
If that's all there is to him, then he really doesn't sound like a bad person.
Oh well, let's keep looking. He can answer all of our questions once we find him.
I'm excited to hear his voice. I don't know what it's going to sound like.
He's been raising phlogiston aphids for a long time. And since they were disturbed, they secreted a special type of phlogiston. We can use that substance to track his movements.
Phlogiston is such an unserious word.
Let's
it
follow
sounds
the
made
phlogiston
up.
Trail.
Is phlogiston made up or is that a real thing?
What trail? Paimon doesn't see anything.
Oh, right.
Phlogiston.
I forgot your eyes don't naturally perceive such things. Here, give me your hand.
Huh? Huh? That's how I felt when she did that.
Huh?
Huh?
How about now?
Okay.
What do you see?
His voice is like a gentle boy. I mean, yeah, all words are made up. You're right.
Whoa, Paimon can see it now too.
That's
It's like elemental
right.
sight.
I used a spell to temporarily transfer a portion of my senses to you. For a short while, you'll be able to see the phlogiston too.
That's kind of cool.
Wow, you can even share your senses with us? First time Paimon's heard anything like that.
It requires a very rare spell that most people aren't adept at. But don't worry, it's a cinch for me. Between the two of you, it seems the traveler's senses are a bit stronger than Paimon's.
L.
When I held your hand just now, I could sense that you've got a great affinity for phlogiston. You're extraordinarily gifted.
Yeah, I know. That's just how I am.
Anyway, we'll need to use our vision now to track down Ororon. Good luck, you two.
Damn, Paimon really just got
Over
cooked
here,
live
this way.
in real
Citlali
time.
might say a lot of deep and confusing stuff, but this spell of hers is really something.
Paimon heard no word she said. It's all about the big
What
words.
was that?
What's up, Ashley? Hello, Sunday.
Oh, Paimon was just
Oh.
complimenting you.
So
Deep
stupid.
and confusing. As far as elderly shamans go, I'd say that I'm already pretty easy to talk to. Is there any other old hag who's as fluent in the language of the youth as me?
No, Farazan really doesn't know. You're probably the best in the game. She overthinks a lot.
But is my way of speaking still not trendy enough? I've already tried my best to match their speech patterns. But given the looks on their faces just now...
I am one of the kids. I am one of the youths. Skibbity Riz toilet. That's exactly what she needs to say next.
Or perhaps I'm still not fashionable enough?
No, you're hot.
But that can't be, right?
No.
Don't tell me they're still getting the impression that I'm super old-fashioned.
Is that why she has Tron headbands to try to be like, you know? Huh? I think I just heard a voice. Wait, sorry, that's Kachino. Wait, but it wasn't with my ears. Was it all in my mind?
Was that Citlali's voice?
Aw. Aw. Seems Paimon heard the same voice. She also looks like she understood what's going on. Let me think. Must be a side effect of the spell she cast.
Now that I think about it,
She can
it's a
read
good thing I
minds?
found some helpers this time. Some things are best done with the help of friends.
Aw, she loves us already. So we can now hear her thoughts. Should we tell her we can hear this? This feels like an invasion of privacy. Like it's as if I never turned the stream off and I took my pants off. Like that's just like, I don't want you guys to see that. What's in my head? This is amazing. Something like this could only happen with Citlali. This is like an invasion of privacy.
Oh, they appear to be feeling quite confident. Looks like our work will go smoothly.
She's gonna like admit some crime in her head. That's where I put the body. You bet, just leave it to us. This feels invasive. But we vibe.
Hey, looks like there's a new camp over there. Yep. Judging by Paimon's experience as a guide, it definitely looks like people set up camp here.
Okay.
Wait. The phlogiston here is a bit odd. Let me see.
It tastes salty.
Paimon sees a small shape here. Could it be some sort of symbol?
This is a distress signal for the Masters of the Night Wind. Only someone from
shit.
our tribe would recognize it. So Ororon was indeed being threatened.
Okay.
We've got to find him. Fast.
I'm so sorry. I know this is very, very serious, but there's a capybara living his best life in the background. I really didn't process how serious this is because of him.
Leaving such a subtle mark implies that he was trying to be discreet. In other words, he was probably under the Fatui's watch. If they notice us, we can just charge in and fight them to the death. But what if my darling grandson is also there?
Huh?
I can't have him caught in the crossfire.
You have a darling grandson?
No, I've got to be careful. Otherwise he'd get hit as well. How annoying. No, I've got to stay calm and keep my composure.
Thank God nobody can hear me think. I love how we both just agreed to not tell her. Like, Paimon and Traveler got that same wavelength where it's like, yeah, we're not gonna say shit. They didn't even have to talk about it. Sweets, baby capybara, I love you! I would never farm you! Unless I was hungry. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Dude, this shit goes so hard. Da, 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 da. Dude, this music goes so hard. It's so Lion King coded.
There are traces of people staying here too.
Wait a second. The phlogiston around here is jumbled up. I can also smell a mix of elements in the air. Pyro, electro,
Overload.
and some other elements as well.
Virgin, maybe?
Kinich told us that you were super amazing. No wonder you can sense so many more things than us.
She can smell elements.
It's about time that little brat said something nice about me. There are signs of a struggle here. Judging from what's left on the scene, there must have been a fight. But after that, the factions seem to have gone their separate ways. Both the phlogiston and the elemental traces in the air support that.
Seems like Ororon found a chance to fight back.
Do you still remember the little mark we found before? Paimon's thinking, what if Ororon wanted to leave another distress signal, but was caught by the Fatui?
Citlali looks pretty worried. Indeed, judging by the distress signal from before, Ororon was being held by the Fatui. So given the difference in numbers, he probably wouldn't have been able to overpower them.
Given there are 2 signals leading from here, we should split up as well.
Okay.
I'll take this direction.
I want to do a trial of
and
her.
leave the other one to you. Let's meet up again later.
I doubt we will, though. I don't think her kit's been announced or anything. It's too early. We'd only do a trial of Xilonen.
What the heck were you doing? It's one thing to trouble me, but now I had to bring other people into this as well. Ah, you little brat.
Brat summer for real. Well, I guess it's brat winter now, but...
And off she goes. Traveler, did you hear all of that as well?
Yeah. That was weird.
Once Citlali left, that voice went away as well. Paimon even tried calling her name inside Paimon's head, but there was no response.
Telepathy has a limit. She's walking away, bro. Can't even see her anymore behind my camera. She's
So
running.
thinking the same thing. Paimon also thought that if we could hear what she was thinking, then she could probably also hear what we were thinking in our heads.
She probably, she probably could, but is pretending like she can't. Because there's no way it's one way, and she doesn't know. Like, you gotta be out of your mind if you think it's one way.
She did say that she was quite adept at this spell.
Yeah, like it's
And it doesn't sound
for
like
sure.
she's had any trouble with it in the past. Huh, maybe we're a special case and can
True.
hear her thoughts as a side effect.
Because I'm special.
If you think about it, she's really got a lively inner world. It paints quite a different picture from Paimon's first impression of her.
Paimon did not fuck with her right away. Paimon's like, this guy, this granny shows us up. How dare they? Da, 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 da. Oh, he's like stretching.
Lay down.
What have I done? What have I fucking done? We eat it tonight. Do not ask where dinner came from.
Let's follow them and see if we can find anything up ahead.
Yo, this is just like Bambi all over again. Is that what happens to Bambi? I assume that's what happens to Bambi. I've never seen Bambi. I just know that Bambi's like mom dies or something. So steak tonight? Okay, that's kind of fucked. So shake tonight? There are traces of phlogiston here, but
Did you find something?
no. I found some traces of phlogiston, but the trail completely ends here.
Huh. So we can't tell where Ororon might have gone from here. That's weird. The phlogiston trail suddenly stops. We can't make anything of these footprints either. But he can't have just evaporated into thin air, right? We know he wasn't alone. He had all those Fatui with him.
Paimon's right. This is extremely strange also.
So, you can hear the sounds of the wind from beneath the earth.
So, you can hear the sounds of the wind from beneath the earth. He sounds all like seductive and shit. What is this? What is that? Huh? Whose voice was that just now? Huh? This is an invasion of privacy, 100%. Oh, are we going to the Night Kingdom? Lock in, chat. Everybody lock in real quick. The Night Kingdom? How'd I get here? Oh shit, here he comes.
I'm very sorry, but please do not move. I have no desire to hurt you. I apologize that our first meeting has to take place like this. It's just that you're much like one of those animals with ears that perk up as soon as it senses danger in their environment. And given your combat proficiency, I would not have been able to gain an advantage over you if you were anywhere else in the world. However, you're now in the Night Kingdom, a familiar domain to the Masters of the Night Wind.
I like the voice.
Hello, traveler.
Oh, shit.
I'm Ororon, the one you've been
Ororon.
searching for.
The one you've been searching for. But what does this mean? Have you escaped the Fatui's custody? The heterochromia eyes. Is there any other? I mean, oh yeah. Candace is the only other heterochromia in the game, I think, right? I like this.
Fatui's custody.
I like that a
see.
lot.
So even Granny has told you that I was coerced by the Fatui.
Granny.
I'm afraid you've been brought here by a lie, like a false omen in the lingering smoke.
Oh yeah, Farina too, I guess.
My friend and I only left those traces to lure you here. Deceiving you was never our true intent, however. It was simply the fastest and most feasible way for us to set up a meeting.
Greetings, traveler from afar.
Hello. I've heard about you.
Be careful with this traveler. Her soul is temporarily restrained by us, and it appears to have become more fragile in the process. It's taking all my concentration to hold on to her.
It was I who tasked Ororon with leaving the traces to lead you here, and I who used the Master's ritual to bring your soul to the Night Kingdom.
What did you want, big guy?
I've heard much about you from the past encounters you've had with my colleagues. Given the present situation in Natlan, I would like to sincerely request a formal meeting with you, in person.
Okay.
I will use the opportunity to explain my goals and motivations to you, as well as why I mistrust Mavuika, the Pyro Archon. I believe there is little reason for you to blindly follow her plan.
He's actually kind of sounding reasonable.
If you would like to hear our intel, then find us to the east of the stadium. But remember, not a word of this to anyone. I would like to avoid any further conflict.
It's actually kind of sounding
You will
reasonable.
see me again once you return to reality. No matter what I say, please, help me keep this a secret. This is all to avoid dragging Granny into this conflict.
That's a very interesting, like, dreamscape pool ability he has. I wonder what his combat's gonna look like. That's very fascinating ability. I'm interested to hear what he's got to say. Paimon's like, wake the fuck, wake up. Put your hand in hot water.
Hey, what happened just now? You suddenly collapsed and stopped responding.
I'm fine. I'm okay. Was my soul forcibly removed from my body just now? That would explain why I couldn't hear Paimon at all.
Hey, why are you sitting on the ground? Are you okay?
Yeah, I saw your grandson.
Citlali! She froze for a moment and then just collapsed to the ground.
Could it have been those leftover remnants from the Night Kingdom? Do you have any itches or pain anywhere?
I'm fine, just a little lightheaded.
Don't worry. We can take a short break. Sorry, I know I asked for your help. But had I known you were feeling unwell, I wouldn't have taken you on this trip with me.
If they were being truthful, then they must have reasonable motivations for what they did. But should I trust them? What if Mavuika is playing Among Us and she's the Among Us? That's the thing about Among Us, by the way, because we knew there was an imposter among us. Maybe. We were thinking it's Ororon. But it's always the person who's putting the most sussed out that ends up being Among Us. She might be Red. Red might be sus. I could share everything with Paimon and Citlali right now. That means giving up on the lead. I still haven't had much dealings with either the Fatui or the Masters of the Night Wind. I suppose I could stay quiet for now and see if I can find anything else out.
If you're feeling sick, you should just say so. Citlali should be able to, exorcise any ghosts or weird stuff that you picked up in the Night Kingdom.
A seasoned traveler must know the importance of not pushing yourself beyond your limit. If you need anything from me, just say the word.
Thanks, guys.
In any case, let's take a bit more time to rest now.
Even though the situation remains quite urgent, you take... Okay, I can't read that fast. Ororon's words are he's in my head. Perform another checkup. Okay, got it. I read fast.
Need to be more careful
W
next
for me,
time.
chat. Fast reader.
Feeling better yet, Traveler?
All right, let's get ready. I followed my phlogiston trail earlier to a stronghold guarded by soldiers. I have a feeling that Ororon is probably being held inside.
Oh, so it's close by. Then let's head over right away.
Sorry, I didn't realize I was holding you up.
Well, I recruited you to be my helper, which means we're in this together. Like the wind and the clouds. We either move as one or not at all. But if you want to make it up to me, then just be sure to fight extra hard when the time comes.
Let's go. I just noticed the little, like, crests on her hair, too. It's a good detail. Alright, go visit the campsite that Citlali found. So we're going to keep all this info in our head away from Paimon and everybody else. I have a theory. Citlali is a genius. And here's my thing. She connected her neural link to us, and then we could hear her thoughts, and she pretended to be dumb. It was like, oh, they can't hear my thoughts. I'm gonna think about all this stuff, blah, 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 blah. My innermost thoughts. And then like, okay, I'm walking away, bye. And oh, we can't hear her anymore? She must not be able to hear us. Boom. Ororon takes her underground, and the Traveler gets to hear all of it. Or something. And he gets to hear her thoughts. So she knows exactly where he's gonna be. She's gonna come and swoop in to her grandson at the meeting. And it's gonna be epic and climactic. Boom. And also Mavuika's sus Among Us sound effect. Sorry, I have to do this real quick. But that's just a theory. A game theory. That was scarily close to Map Pat. Oh my god, that was very scary. I might be Map Pat. A game theory. Copyright. Sorry, they're gonna strike me. What's up, Tala?
Look over there.
Yo.
Huh? Paimon thinks she sees someone in the middle of the camp.
Ororon.
That's Ororon. So he really was taken by the Fatui.
So that's Ororon. He looks like the same as when I spoke to him in the Night Kingdom earlier. And she's hearing this shit. Citlali just listening. She's locked into me right now.
All right, we'll take the lead.
Whoa, the back looks cool. Oh, Electrovision! We already knew that, didn't we?
Hey, quit daydreaming. Don't you have work to do?
Shut the fuck up, Kosterlitsky. Who's named Kosterlitsky?
I cannot see the sun.
What?
Without the sun, I cannot see the truth. You are currently blocking the light, so I must beseech you to move aside.
Bro is so poetic.
Huh? Okay, Mr. Philosopher. That's enough mumbo-jumbo.
Wow. I'm going to rip that guy's head right off.
Jesus.
Citlali's struggling to control her temper now.
Are you ready? Let's go kick their butts. On my count. 3, 2,
1. Damn, she kind of turns up. She becomes the Hulk.
Still trying to resist? You've got no idea who you're up against.
The bars. Holy, it's still like to go crazy. Hold on, are you gonna help? You just gonna sit there? You don't wanna, they're gonna kill me. You're not gonna stop them? You guys have to go through him to get to me. It's so funny that he doesn't give a fuck. Please, guys, attack him, not me. Bro does not want to be captured. This is not my fucking problem. See, just don't block the sun, whatever you do. Whatever you do, just don't block the sun. He looks so unbothered. I want to look at his model, though. I'm sure I'll have time to later. Oh god, I need to ult. Commendable.
Transfixed.
Bust. Or maybe I'll bust. There's more? Okay, great. This is awesome. I love this. Why is there so many? Not the Fatui attacking the 4th Harbinger. Yeah, I'm like, bro, I'm not on your team.
Everlasting as the
Bang.
moon.
Are we done?
Ororon!
Granny.
Granny. Granny.
Paimon knows she's
Why do you
called
say it
Granny
like that?
easily, but it's still kind of weird hearing someone actually call her Granny.
This grown-ass man went, Granny.
And greetings to you too, other Granny.
Alright, what? No, that's just straight up an insult at this point.
What did you just call her?
Granny. Is that not right? You are Granny's friend, are you not? You seem to be approximately the same age as her, so I figured you're also a granny.
Put some soap in his mouth.
How many times have I
10
told
switches
you?
on the butt.
It doesn't work like that. There are a lot of people who look about the same age as me. You can't go around calling everyone Gramps or Granny.
Did he call Aether Gramps? That's so funny.
Wait. He's not a child, is he? Don't tell Paimon.
I mean,
he's
we
one of
are
those
old
people
as
who
fuck.
Look like an adult, but are actually only 8 or 9 years old.
Wait, so they're aware. So they're aware of the trope. Okay, that is extremely self-aware. Please don't tell me he's one of those adults that looks like they're an adult but are actually 8 or 9 years old. That's crazy.
Oh, your words have pierced my heart like a thorned vine. Given how hard those thorns are to remove, I may just need to find a pair of tweezers.
You're so stupid.
Why are you so upset? You can just say yes or no.
Of course I'm not a child.
Good writing.
It's just Granny always taught me to show gratitude where it's due. And since the Masters of the Night Wind raised me collectively, I basically see everyone above a certain age as an elder I should look up to.
The way he talks has definitely changed, but it doesn't feel like he's putting on an act. He asked me to do whatever I could to help keep things a secret, and even said it'd be for Citlali's sake. So if you treat everyone like your uncles and aunties, so you treat everyone like their grannies and gramps.
Exactly.
But if you keep that up, then everyone's going to be your senior.
And do you think saying all of this is gonna save you from a scolding, Ororon?
Okay. Oh, he's so pathetic. Oh, Granny.
Haven't I told you 100 times since you were a kid? Heed the 3 warnings.
Jesus Christ.
Be wary of beasts prowling around, scammers looking for their next victim, and strange people who appear out of nowhere.
Good boy. Good boy.
Oh, so you do remember, and you just chose to ignore them. I always knew that living on your own was going to get you into trouble sooner or later. But getting kidnapped? That really takes the cake.
He genuinely is a little puppy.
You won't always be able to rely on other people coming to your rescue, you know. You're just lucky we got here when we did. Or we might be launching another search and rescue operation to find out where they put your severed head.
Jesus Christ, Citlali.
I'm sorry, Granny. I'll be more careful next time.
Sorry, Granny. I will be
Next time? Oh, good one. You think there'll be a next time after this? Not a chance.
Dude. Genshin players are going to eat this character up. I know when I see a character from moment 1 when they are about to eat a man up. This guy is going to be ate up. Everybody's going to love the babiness of this guy.
They didn't hurt you, did they?
Loki, I think it's kind of a good personality because I was worried he's going to be like the wanderer type of edgy, and we already have that. Where he's like, you know, like higher pitch, but he's like kind of edgy. He seems very pensive.
No.
He's a Discord
asked me
kid.
a lot of questions about Natlan's terrain and made me draw a map of the ley line distribution.
Okay, now answer me honestly. Were you the one who helped the captain escape after his battle with the Pyro Archon?
Yes.
Yes.
So why did you do it?
Because they said they would need my help from there on out. They also said that if I refused, they'd just come to you, Granny, and they'd already figured out a way to make you do their bidding.
Hey, I'm no ordinary Granny. Would they really dare to come after me? And you? Did the gods give you a brain just for you to not use it?
Jesus
Did you
Christ.
really believe everything they said at face value and not stop to think?
This is the last personality I thought she was gonna have.
Thankfully,
Grandmother.
the Pyro Archon only asked that we find the mysterious individual from the Masters of the Night Wind and didn't slap your name on a wanted poster. Don't think for a second that she doesn't know what's happening. Even if the truth that you see will soon manifest into reality, there is still no need to preemptively panic. Have you forgotten the words that I've taught you?
Now I need to know what the truth is.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Forget it.
I'm sorry.
We can submit the details of this camp and the defeated Fatui as evidence of your innocence. Let's clean this place up and get back to the city. Ororon, you better remember this lesson well and seriously reflect on your actions. Also, once we return to the city, come to the speaker's chamber with me. I'll need you to explain everything.
The way she's gonna pull him by the ear in front of Mavuika.
Sounds good. Should I bring some of my homegrown vegetables as well?
Your vegetables?
The vegetarian.
Yes. I grow a lot of fresh produce in my garden. I hope the Pyro Archon won't be too picky about the selection.
Very soft boy core.
Now's not the time to be thinking about that. If you do come face to face with the Pyro Archon, the first thing you should do is...
Recite the 3 warnings.
Huh?
What? No.
No.
What?
You should emphasize that you were not in cahoots with the Fatui.
Wait, he's actually on autopilot to her scolding. You ever like had your parents scold you and you kind of go on autopilot mode to like give them the answers back? He literally was like, 3 more. Oh.
How exactly did the masters raise this guy?
Oh.
He's kind of stupid. Or he seems stupid. That was a really good interaction with him. Far more like the interaction with Citlali and Ororon than I thought I would. They did that in a very fun way. That was fun. I like that. He's just a sweet little sub. You return to the city and Citlali brings you to the speaker's chamber, where you recount everything that has happened to Ororon.
I see.
I see.
So Ororon came to the captain's rescue because he promised to help him in exchange for Citlali's safety.
That's right.
Don't worry about it,
I'm
bro.
sorry.
Now that you know Ororon was only trying to protect another member of his tribe, could I ask you to petition the Pyro Archon for her forgiveness?
We'll give her a full report. We'll let you know once she's reached a decision.
Will I need to stay here?
Technically, yes. But if Miss Citlali is willing to serve as your guarantor, then we can release you from custody.
Sure. I'd be happy to do that. I don't have any more time to waste here. I still have other things to do.
Mom.
Understood. Thank you very much. Mr. Ororon, please report back to the speaker's chamber as soon as you've received notice of the Archon's decision.
I understand. Thank you. And thank you too, Granny.
Well, at least you won't need to hide your face anymore.
Traveler, Paimon, thank you very much for your help. And don't worry, I haven't forgotten about my side of the deal. Once Ororon is settled, I'll go talk to Xilonen and get started on forging an ancient name for
That's
you.
what we're working on.
Oh, thank you.
Is there an actual term for this? The character who acts opposite of their looks? Is there a word for it? I would just call him like a bottom, but...
You scratch my back, I scratch yours. It's as good as
Word?
done. You can just go twiddle your thumbs or something while you wait for the good news. Bye for now. Come with me, Ororon. We've got
Gap
to find
Mo.
you a place to stay for the night.
Who was Mo?
Goodbye, other Granny.
Okay, shut the fuck up. Go! Young man, go! This new grandson of mine is way too polite. Moe? Hey, dude. You got that look in your eyes. He's a manipulator. That look on his face, he's probably trying to remind me about my promise. He doesn't strike me like a liar. Had I not seen everything for myself, I'd have never have guessed that he could have done so much work behind Citlali's back. What does he really want?
Oh, we're finally done. All right, it's time to find some grub.
Paimon, there's something I need to tell you.
Huh? What is it, Traveler?
You're adopted. Sorry. You pull Paimon aside and tell her everything that you saw earlier when you collapsed.
What? That captain?
Keep your voice down, man.
Sorry. Paimon just didn't see that coming. So you really saw him in the Night Kingdom? And he didn't attack you?
Mm-mm.
Oh, that Ororon. What is he up to? He sounded earnest enough just now. Paimon would have never guessed anything was happening. All that stuff about protecting Citlali and being forced to help the Fatui when he's actually been a willing accomplice all along.
I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna hear Capitano out. Everybody was cooking his ass for being a fraud when he ran away last time, but, you know, he was taken away now, we can see.
Yeah, you're right.
We even kind of cooked him a little bit, but...
Still, Paimon appreciates you
I could
telling
be
her
wrong.
about this. Paimon will support your choice no matter what, so
He
if you
seems like
want
the
to
real
go,
deal.
we can go together. We still
I'll
have
go
another
with
whole day before the
you.
meeting,
I'll
so
go
we'll
with
just
you.
meet with them when the time comes.
Go with you. I go with you. If you know that song, you're based and real, and we can be friends. Stay with me. No, you don't need a run. 20 the next day. So one whole day and then go after 20. Stay with me, my blood. Wow, someone's not a 21 pods in. That's crazy. Like, what do you think about Citlali so far? Genuinely love Citlali's personality, and I'm really surprised by Ororon. I like it. I like it. I did not know how I was gonna feel, but I like it. Citlali was my favorite design from the get-go of Notland's, even more than like Mavuika a little bit. Did I fuck this up again? I have to wait until... Okay. Oh, wait. Sorry, this is not 20 o'clock. What is this, an American? You like him or how submissive he is? I don't know, man. Like, I mean, it's chill, I guess. Like, he's doing good. I like a real submissive personality type. That's just me. I don't know about y'all. But also at the same time, having like a really powerful woman, a really powerful dominant woman, or a really like sweet submissive fella, those two tropes within media are like usually really fun. Tall woman equal me submissive. No, you got it, right? He just feels so squishy. I don't know. Oh, okay. That's crazy. You guys really like him, huh? All right, let's do this meeting. Everybody lock in.
Weird. Paimon doesn't see anyone.
Lock in and chat.
Oh, please don't let this be a trap. What was that?
So you wonder where
Good
I've
evening.
been.
Nice to see you again.
It's you. You shouldn't pop up from behind people like that. What are you, a ghost?
I'm terribly sorry. It's just a force of habit.
Ugh. And what's with you apologizing all the time? You sound so polite and honest, but you're actually doing shady stuff behind people's backs.
You're right. Granny tells me that too. Huh. Come to think of it, you remind me of her.
I was gonna say.
Sometimes you two sound really similar, you know.
Oh, so you're gonna call Paimon Granny too now?
I love this guy.
Well, I could.
Let's get to the fucking point, man. He's checking his surroundings.
It's all clear. Over to you.
Oh god, here we go.
Excellent. The fact that you showed up proves that I was right about your character.
Excellent. How does he have a... Excellent. How does he do that? Oh, wait, this music. Oh! Have we heard this before?
Oh. Oh, no. Oh. Oh. It's like Phantom of the Opera-esque almost. No. Oh. No. Whoa, they cooked on this track. Okay, I don't really care how the Fatui thinks of me.
Yet, there's been a lot of talk about you. Child told me that you're passionate about the unknown and willing to take risks. Rather than facing you as an enemy, I would much prefer to bring you to my side.
Mr. Worldwide knows. I'm surprised we haven't found him yet.
If we allow the current state of things to continue, we will inevitably clash. And that's a scenario that I'd very much like to avoid.
Why?
I've long heard of your exploits across the nations. Though you have crossed swords with my colleagues many times, I know that you are by no means an unreasonable person. And once you've learned the truth that the Pyro Archon Mavuika would never willingly share with you, you may just find it in your heart to consider my proposal.
Oh.
I assume you've already been informed of the Pyro Archon's plan. In order to defeat the Abyss and save Natlan, she still needs 2 more heroes to appear.
Wait, how did you know that? Never mind. Guess that's not important now.
I've long kept a close eye on her plan. To be frank, it's an exceedingly risky plan. Will the heroes really appear? And even if they come to her, will their power be enough to drive the Abyss back?
So you think it's a big gamble?
If any part of the plan goes awry, all of Natlan, even all of Tevat, will pay for her mistakes.
He doesn't trust her.
Now, you may have been led to believe that this is the only plan available to her. But what if I told you she's had another emergency plan all along, the details of which she has chosen to keep hidden from you?
I'd say that'd be crazy.
An emergency plan?
Yes. A way to keep Natlan intact, even if her original plan fails. But given the painful cost of its execution, she has chosen to keep it as a mere backup plan. Whether this stems from hesitation, fear, or even naivete, I cannot say.
Naivete.
But Natlan cannot afford to wait until she comes to her senses.
What's the plan, though?
My fear is that given the enormity of the decision, she will be reluctant to confront the dire reality we face until it is too late. There will be no time left to execute the backup plan, and all of Natlan will be lost to the Abyss. We have to make the decision for her, here and now.
Okay, but you're gonna have to give me a whole bunch of explanation on this, Mr. Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, do you have any evidence for all this? Just telling us a bunch of scary stuff isn't enough, you know. Besides, wasn't it you who tried to seize the Gnosis for the Tsaritsa plan?
Wait, by seizing the Gnosis and making the decision for her, could it mean that the Gnosis has something to do with the backup plan?
I knew you to be clever enough to see. That's right. I did not seek the Gnosis for the Tsaritsa.
Ooh, fascinating. So you're not working for the betterment of the Tsaritsa, you're working for the betterment of Natlan here.
Since I was defeated in battle, I must put to rest my thoughts about the Gnosis.
He admitted
Even
defeat.
so, my desire to save Natlan remains unchanged.
He admitted defeat, and by the way, there was a bunch of people on Twitter saying he wasn't defeated. Which I believe he could go further and actually win that fight if he tried even harder. But he admitted defeat here in that first round.
Now, I have found a new way to solve the crisis. We can implement it immediately if we reach an agreement.
Huh? Someone's here.
Citlali, definitely. Citlali, definitely.
The captain disappeared!
Huh?
Something is rapidly approaching. Oh no.
Xilonen? Citlali?
Something!
Bad
news, chump! It's your granny!
That fist, she just hit him in the nuts? Is she just jewel check him? She punched him in the balls.
Citlali? When did you get here?
My theory was right. I'm a genius.
I knew something was amiss after we were separated. Hidden ceremonial tools, an unconscious traveler. I must say, I'm very curious about what you're up to.
Bro is going to be in trouble. Damn. Capitano really disappeared so fast.
How dare you go behind our backs like this, Ororon? Colluding with the Fatui? Really?
She has to know the truth now.
Dude, he's grabbing his testicles. That must have hurt.
Oh, here we go again. Cat got your tongue, huh? You really think you can avoid a scolding just by staying quiet?
I'm not trying to avoid anything.
Oh, and now you're talking back. Well, go on then. Explain yourself. What the heck are you up to?
I'm sorry, Granny. I feel so guilty.
Granny, I feel so guilty.
You! That's it! Where are my tools? I swear if I don't teach you a lesson right here and now, I'll—
He's gonna hit me with a bat? A fucking a belt?
Wait, Citlali! Please calm down.
Where are my tools, she said.
Still learned a lot of info, didn't you?
What
like
the hell?
Fact that the captain isn't trying to seize the Gnosis anymore.
I think it's such a funny imagery that like 6'1" fucking Ororon bent over Citlali's knee and she has like a belt fucking like.
So maybe just save the scolding for later, okay?
Yeah, no place to discipline a child. He's also in his 20s.
Listen well, Ororon. You're only getting out of this now because of the Traveler's plea. This isn't over. You hear me? You're right, Traveler. Let's go. We can discuss this more back in the city. You two keep an eye on Ororon for me, okay?
Okay. I guess I'm the dad now. Our conversation with the captain was interrupted at the most crucial moment, but if Ororon's still here, maybe we can still learn the rest from him. Don't look at me like that. What are you doing? What the hell you doing? Little smiley face. The general and his labyrinth. He gave me the HEH stare. Thank you for lurking. I appreciate that. Thank you everybody for coming to the stream today. I love you all. You are the best. The goats. If you're watching on YouTube for this long, come to twitch.tv/ducktv. I've been doing a long subathon for this whole entire last year, so I've been live every day, all day. At the moment, I'm in Japan taking a little bit of a break from it, but as of the 15th of October, we are back home and live all day, every day again. So I'm excited for that. Come on over to Twitch. Come watch. Whee! You want to sub with that? Believe it or not. You wouldn't know anything about subbing, bro.
I've never had a child cause me so much grief. Do you seriously not see what's at stake here? You've got a head on your shoulders, Ororon. Use it.
Would it be completely useless to tell her our plan? Like,
why did you help the captain? And I want the truth this time. No answer? Think you're being smart?
Puts her at risk.
Then let me ask a different question. What does the captain want? What is his purpose in Natlan? Really? You're just going to stonewall me?
Bro, don't know Walter. What are all these little moan sounds he makes? He has no intention of answering her at all.
Just use your brain for a second. What do you possibly stand to gain by helping the captain? Only endless trouble awaits you and everyone in the tribe. You've always been a good kid. Why would you throw that all away now? If you're worried about something, just talk to me. Granny would much rather we had a conversation instead of constantly clashing like this.
Why is he staring at us all of a sudden?
I'm sorry that you have to hear all this.
That's fine.
You're very kind. Most people would have fled by now. Not everyone can handle Granny's scolding.
It's definitely playing into being dumb.
Oh? You dare gossip between yourselves instead of listening to me? You...
Citlali, don't punch me again.
Sorry, Granny.
My balls already hurt.
Sorry, Granny. Sorry, Granny. You know what? Fine. I'm perfectly aware that everything I say goes in one ear and out the other. You're all grown up now, so why would you listen to an old hag like me?
Yeah, she's actually getting unhinged.
You say all the right things, but then you go and completely ignore me. Well, if that's how you're going to treat me, you can stop sending Aoife over to my place to deliver your stupid vegetables.
Damn.
I don't need anything from you.
This is great voice acting. That's
Who's
so
Aoife?
emotionally
The delivery
charged.
Ah, that's irrelevant.
Aoife.
The point is, he
New
hangs
character
out with this kid,
mention?
so he must be no good. You kids get to a certain age and suddenly act like you know it all. There's nothing I can say to get through to you. Ororon, if you're still thinking about that so-called duty, then please, just forget about it. The ley lines did not fall to this state because of you. And we've long closed the book on that incident.
Seems they've started talking about some kind of tribal history.
The
I'm
lore.
starting to get lost.
Yeah, well, maybe he feels guilty of something that happened in the past?
That's not it, Granny.
Huh? There's something off about that voice.
I know you tend to get down on yourself when you're upset, but I can tell I really hurt you this time. All I can say is I'm sorry.
His voice. Ororon!
Huh?
Where have you gone?
What?
It sounds like he's somewhere super far away, but isn't he right here in front of us?
It's an illusion.
I'm really sorry. It's up to all of us to do everything we can to save Natlan. So I've got to go.
He said, I've gotta go. Crazy, bro. I'm gonna take that moment of him saying I gotta go and running away, and I'm gonna use it in so much media. Somebody just keep that.
Get back here this instant!
I gotta go.
Ororon! What is this? Powder from plant spores?
So funny.
Is that the trick he used?
What just happened? How was he
The voice
able
got
to
like
suddenly
so
get so far
quiet
away
too.
like that?
It's a trick of his. If you grind spores into a powder and spray it in the air, it can be manipulated to create an illusion.
That's very convenient.
He pulled it off flawlessly. He must have put a lot of time into perfecting it. Don't tell me that's how he's been hunting in the fields these days. Oh, couldn't he have picked up something more useful?
I'm gonna be real, Citlali. I gotta side with him on this one. That one's really useful.
Little brat. That's it.
She's bitter.
The next time we meet, I'm definitely going to break his legs.
Jesus fucking Christ, Citlali.
Whoa,
Jesus
that's a
fucking
little extreme. But still, why does he feel like he needs to run from us?
Oh
If his goal
god.
is also to protect Natlan, then can't we work together?
I'm gonna break his fucking legs. He doesn't still want to tell us anything about his goals.
I'm sorry for interrupting your conversation with them earlier.
So unhinged.
But even if you'd been able to hear them out, there's no guarantee you would have gained anything substantial. Ororon probably did everything he could to get away because he knew I'd get the truth out of him sooner or later. Oh, that brat. I swear.
Brat this, brat that. The captain probably has some sort of substantial plan. Otherwise, Ororon would have no reason to keep following him. Meeting again is out of the cards for now, so it might be faster to just approach the Pyro Archon and confirm that what the captain said. This feels sketchy. I can tell that Ororon's stubbornness hurt Citlali deeply. I need to find a way to comfort her. What was all that about Ororon's duty earlier?
We've got quite a long walk back to the city. Let's take our time. It'll give me a moment to figure out how to explain all this.
Okay. I want to talk to the captain again. I like him. He's pretty fun. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Nobody, me, in my bed. Da 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 da. That's me when people are hating on me. I'm literally in my bed singing
Do you
that.
have some time? Feeling hungry?
I'm just a little guy.
How about we get something to eat?
All right, it's been a while since we last ate. Now that we can relax, Paimon just realized how hungry she is.
Yo, good night, cutie. Take it easy. I know it's late for you guys on the East Coast. What time is it for everybody watching the stream right now?
Then let's go. We can find somewhere to sit down and talk. Food and drinks are on me.
It's okay. We can cover our own bill.
Really? You're not gonna take her offer?
Bro, people be hating sometimes. I mean, I'll let you pay for it, actually. Wait, never mind. Sorry, I'm locked in.
That's right. See,
Oh,
Lily
sure,
has
never
gotten a lot quieter since Ororon ran away. She seems to be having a hard time.
It's not bad for West Coasters right now.
She's right. We're seasoned adventurers, so we're more than capable of paying our own bill.
Hey, come on now. You won't even let me take you out for some food and drinks?
I'll take the drinks.
I just wanted to treat you to a meal.
Shawnee, thanks for the raid.
Sure? We can save you some Mora.
Mora is the least of my concerns. Besides, we're definitely due a meal after all the time we've spent together. Let me get this one. I might be an old hag, but I like to think I'm not completely useless.
And she's taking me out in the middle of all of her troubles. What a woman.
Sure, that's fine with us, but Paimon doesn't want you to be sad, Citlali.
Don't worry. I'm sure a juicy grilled steak will work wonders.
W, Citlali, W, free meal. I would love to go drinking with Citlali. I feel like she has some crazy stories. Old hag. We are not going to do part 2 tonight, I don't think, because I have a couple plans in Tokyo before I leave. So we're going to do part 1, which is probably like another hour and a half. And then we'll be back for part 2 tomorrow. I didn't realize there was 2 parts. It's going to be like 8 a.m. by the time I finish if I do 2 parts. Wouldn't you guys like to edge? What happened to the good old days where we all used to edge? Let's do that tomorrow. Okay? I would love to go drinking with her. The 3 of you walk into the tavern and find a quick spot to sit. A quiet spot. You and Paimon order some food and fruit juice while Citlali begins chugging down bottle after bottle of wine.
Huh?
Is she...
What are you looking at?
Do you see 2 people standing by the door? They look like spitting images of each other. Are they twins?
No, this is actually my main. I have to main Citlali now. I'm not gonna lie. She's got the most fun personality. She's got great design, and she's literally just like me. This might be my new main. That's me last night doing drinking stream.
But Paimon only sees one person there.
It's crazy,
Huh?
bro.
How could that be?
I'm a cryo main now.
I guess my mind isn't as sharp as it used to be. Give me another bottle, boss.
Do you think she's drunk?
No, she seems good to drive.
There you go, miss. Oh my, it's not every day you get to see Granny Itzley here with some friends. Not
She's
to
asleep.
mention ones who've made a huge name for themselves recently.
Oh, so you've heard of us?
You're kind of famous.
Of course I have. Aren't you the ones who saved Kachina and brought her back? No wonder you hit it off with Granny Citlali. She wouldn't spend time with just anybody, you know. I don't even remember the last time I saw her with a new friend.
Damn, bro.
Wait, so
She's dead asleep.
you call her Granny too?
Everybody
Well,
does.
Given our ages, it'd probably be more accurate for me to call her my great-great
Jesus
granny.
Christ.
She's one of the most famous people at the Masters of the Nightwind. Most days, hardly anyone even dares talk to her.
Because they're just afraid to? Or she does scold people pretty easily. I don't blame them.
Huh? Gossiping about me right in front of my face now, are you, Chonka?
Please, Granny, I wouldn't dare. I'm just beyond happy to see you bring over some new friends. After all, any friends of our regulars are sure to be great customers too.
It's like when your grandma makes friends at the retirement home during like shuffleboard or bingo. It's like, oh, that's so cute.
All right, that's enough. Go on now. I'm sure the other customers would like to talk to you as well. There's no need to keep staring at me. I promise I'll keep my alcohol down until I leave.
Until I leave. Not about after.
Well then, you have my thanks.
After Chanika leaves, Citlali downs a few more glasses and begins to stare blankly into the space from her chair. You start wondering whether she's actually drunk or working through some complex problems in her head. My God, man. That is DEFCON level 5 wasted. She is wasted right now. That is a multi-day hangover right there.
Citlali? Citlali?
Who's that? You got some gall calling me by my first name. Let me guess. You want to test your skills against Granny Eatsley, don't ya?
Oh my God, if she starts fighting us in the middle of this bar.
Are you still with us, Citlali?
Talking to no one.
Kinda talking to no one.
You chumps come around
no.
here, picking fights with me? Well, you know what happens next. You lose, and then run off home to tell everyone about how I'm this big scary bully. It's always the same story. You brats start it, I finish it,
Jesus.
and then I end up with the reputation of being some kind of terrible monster among the shamans.
Okay, now I understand why it's hard for you to make friends. You're really hard to go drinking with.
I mean, come on. Monster? Me? Really? What did I do to deserve that?
Oh, she just wants friends, man.
Granny Citlali, you're not a monster at all.
This is the true emotions coming out when you're drunk. Your sadness.
Exactly. And while we're at it,
The overconfidence.
I'm not some lazy slacker either. Between meditation, advising the chief, and speaking with the Wyab, I actually have a pretty packed schedule, you know.
Yeah, you do, honey. Okay, nurse.
Oh yeah. And I have to mentor all the new kids. Hey, new kid. Yeah, you.
I love this so much. The me goes, me? You talking to me? Guess I'm new kid.
Don't play dumb. Didn't I teach you how to find phlogiston?
That is so
You see?
good.
I know my stuff. I'm a good teacher. You tell him.
Absolutely, Citlali. You know when your friends are drunk and you just kind of like, yeah, buddy. You ever been there? Yeah, it's okay,
more
buddy.
like it. About dang time someone showed me a little respect. Yeah, Granny's a hard worker, all right. You can always rely on old Granny.
Skylar should be paid 5x for this performance. It's so fun. It's so fun. Oh. Hongshu, me. Hongshu, me.
Did she just fall asleep with her eyes open? Oh, jeez.
Just like me.
Behind this pitch black curtain, a chapter of hatred reveals itself. Behind the smoke, the lingering smoke.
She's meditating again. She does this whenever she's had a few too many drinks. Her mind's actually racing at this point. It's quite the opposite of sleep.
It's kind of funny when you get so drunk that you become like a spiritual, like, I don't know, elevated human being. That's happened to me too. I've ascended like Gojo before when I've been drunk. There's a clip of that.
Another specialty of the Masters of the Nightwind?
No, I'd say it's an ability that's unique to Citlali herself. While she can easily pick up everyone else's skills and tricks, few have been able to master hers.
Warning, warning. Red, the color of danger, has now arisen within that pair of eyes.
Huh?
Huh?
Huh? Are you good?
Traveler? Paimon?
Hey, bud, drink some water. Drink some water, bud.
What's wrong?
I'm gonna hurl.
Hang
Oh,
on,
no.
just keep it in.
Phew. Okay, it's passed.
That was so gross.
That was a close one.
That's so gross. They actually made the burp so clear. Oh my god.
You had Paimon worried. Paimon really thought you were about to barf all over the table
That's
just now.
so gross.
How embarrassing. I'm sorry you had to see me like that. That's never happened before, I swear. I've never thrown up. Not once.
We didn't ask. The sound was so clear.
Are you feeling okay? Want to take a quick walk and get some fresh air?
There's so much that I want to say, but I can't.
Why not? Of course you can. Just say whatever's on your mind.
Especially while you're drunk. Tell me all your secrets.
Please, Paimon. It's not as simple as you think. We've only known each other for a few days, right? What would you think of me if I were to start dumping all of my complaints on you after we've only just met?
I think you're trauma dumping when you're drunk, and that's what everybody does.
Oh, Paimon gets it. You're hoping that we wouldn't think less of you no matter what you're about to say.
No, that wasn't my point at all.
That's exactly what you said.
Seriously, don't you youngsters know anything about shame? I'm talking about shame. I've lived all these years and still can't get rid of it. Surely you know the feeling too?
I think it's so funny that everybody collectively in this live stream chat agrees that this is my main. It's so funny that this is just me. And I've now made that my branding to just get drunk. I gotta stop, bro. I gotta stop posting drinking videos. It's just, it's not supposed to be synonymous. It's bad. I fucked up. I fucked up bad. Should we just tell her?
Huh? Tell me what?
Should we really tell her right now when she's drunk?
Yeah, this is as good a time as any.
I don't know, man. The pink hair. I'm bringing the pink hair back because of her. I want to get that type of pink, like the white pink. That would be my next desire. I have very light pink. Listen carefully and try not to get too upset. You describe the events that took place during Ororon's rescue objectively, fairly, and impartially as possible. Citlali shares some of her senses with you through a spell, allowing you to temporarily hear her thoughts.
So, you heard.
Okay, wait.
You heard my...
She wasn't faking it. Oh, I was wrong.
It's okay, Citlali. You had every right to complain about those things.
I can't take it anymore. Why do these things happen to me? Hearing
Me every
mumble
day.
under my breath is one thing.
Me every day.
But hearing what I mumble in my own head? That's too much. It's just like when you're rolling on the floor in your pajamas, but you forget to lock the door, and someone bursts in to deliver cabbages and sees the whole thing.
So true. It's the worst. That's worse when that shit happens. Don't you guys hate when that happens? Is that...
So that, happens to you a lot.
It happens to people in general, okay? Doesn't matter if you're 200 years old or 1,000 years old. Everyone rolls around in their pajamas sometimes. I was just picking something generic.
Right. Such a good time. You good, man? You look dejected.
Take a walk with me. I have things to share with you.
Okay.
Looks like she's completely given up. Like those criminals who just confess everything and accept their fate.
We should just follow her, just to make sure she didn't do anything stupid. Me wandering through the streets at 5 in the morning with Doro 44 when we both wanted to go get pizza from Domino's while we were drunk. This is us in May. Him and I got so wasted, we were in Japan together, and we wandered into the streets to get Domino's together at 4 in the morning, and Unreal Dreamer, who doesn't drink, was completely sober, and he was like, I'm gonna follow these guys into the street to make sure they don't like die. But that was the best night of my life. I'm telling you, me and Doro went out and we walked those streets of Tokyo without being able to see each other. I don't know where he was, but I heard his voice. That was the best night of drinking, one of the best nights of drinking of my life. If you were there, chat, if we had a camera, that would have been so funny. It was such a good night. We did eventually get pizza. It was great pizza. How do I get up there? How do I get into there? Is it up the stairway? Oh, it is. Woo! What's up, VNC? I love Doro. Duck 44 in chat.
Great view, right? I love coming here by myself.
Wow, it's beautiful.
Beautiful.
You're making me want to cry.
That's the alcohol, sweetie.
Oh no, what do we do? Please don't cry.
I was an expression, okay? A figure of speech. I'm just... embarrassed. Here you are thanking me. Even after you helped me all this time.
I love this music.
Let's just have a casual conversation. It's easiest that way.
Really? You don't seem like the kind of person who keeps things casual.
Well, I guess I used to be more of a stickler for the rules. And you're right, I don't usually open up to the people of my tribe like this. I'm just an eccentric old hag to them. That story's been passed down so long, it might as well be true.
But you're just a regular person.
The kids of my tribe would have a heart attack if they heard you say that. Granny Eastly is a powerful figure. Be careful around her. That's what they'd say.
I'll probably do Act 2 tomorrow, because it's going to get kind of late for East Coast, but we'll do all of 1 today.
You are powerful. Are they afraid of you?
Just so I don't get too burnt out.
Some are. Others are mad I always come out on top. A few decades like that, and people stop knowing how to deal with you.
So she suffered from being the goat.
What about you? Are you scared of me?
I think I'm in love with you. Can I say that? Is that too soon? You want to hold hands right now?
We don't find you scary at all.
Paimon's right.
That's because you're not from my tribe. You don't know how many delusions of grandeur I've destroyed just by existing. I make people realize that no matter how hard they work, they'll never become a living legend like me.
That's just crazy to say. Yo, just so you know, no matter how hard you work, you will never be me. That is just crazy to say.
Oh, not to brag or anything. Maybe it's hard to believe. Just pretend I never said anything.
She really is her.
We believe you. Xilonen has full faith in your abilities, and Ororon didn't seem scared of you. He thinks of you as his granny, right?
Yes, but Ororon's a special case. Mavuika already told you about her plan. And you've given so much help to Ororon and me. You deserve to learn the full truth. Ororon's not like other people. As I mentioned, he was abandoned as a child.
Okay, lock in.
The reason being, his soul is incomplete. The Masters of the Nightwind view this as a bad omen, capable of bringing about illness and misfortune. No one knows who his parents were. He was just left on a rock in the wilderness.
Damn.
It's a miracle he wasn't devoured by some wild beast. The Masters of the Nightwind believe they can see human souls. And in Ororon's incomplete soul, they saw a possibility for Natlan.
A possibility for Natlan.
A possibility to turn Ororon into a vessel for lost souls.
Using Ororon to bring everybody else back that's been lost?
The ceremony would allow lost souls to gather within him. Ororon would then be sent to the Night Kingdom to return the souls to their rightful place, strengthening the ley lines and completing the ceremony.
Wait, that doesn't sound right.
Sending a living person to the Night Kingdom? Would that just kill him?
Now you see the problem.
So it's his life for the sake of all the other lost souls.
When damage occurs to the Night Kingdom, the souls held within disperse and remain adrift, unable to find a way back to the ley lines. This loss of souls damages the Night Kingdom even further. The ceremony can send back countless souls at once, which would benefit the Night Kingdom and the souls themselves. Of course, I wasn't surprised the chief at the time came up with the plan. The ley lines were already in a terrible state. A suitable candidate for the ceremony appears, And now you have the chance to make things better. Of course you're going to take it. When the chief asked for my opinion, I didn't give my approval, but I didn't object either. So they went ahead with the ceremony. It failed, and Ororon escaped with his life. Pathetic, isn't it?
She's in the middle.
By not objecting, I basically gave them the go-ahead. Maybe they didn't have my explicit approval, but it's not like I did the right thing. If the ceremony was successful, Ororon would probably be dead.
There's some like guilt that she's harboring towards this.
Of course, in my tribe, death is rarely something to fear. But what kind of message would we be sending by sentencing a newborn to death? By using a human life as a tool?
That does change everything, because he was literally a child, like a baby.
It's not right. So,
sacrificing a baby.
When I learned the ceremony had failed, I was ashamed by my inaction, and absolutely relieved by the result.
She becomes his mom.
The plan was never a secret. Or, I guess I should say, there was no point to keeping it a secret. A simple investigation from Ororon would reveal everything. Everyone thought he would be happy he survived. And he never really said anything to the contrary. But just as I was about to put all of it behind me...
So that's what he's doing. He's working with Capitano to be that.
He asks this question.
Oh.
Would Natlan have been saved if the ceremony succeeded?
Genuinely, I'm a little stressed about this.
Wait, but it's not his fault.
He knows that, but he still feels guilty. Ororon has a strong ability to perceive souls, more than any of us. He understands just how dire the situation with ley lines has become. Maybe he chose to work with the Fatui because he still thinks he owes a debt to Natlan. I can only imagine what they told him.
They're getting in his head, saying that you were supposed to die anyways, so come fulfill your prophecy. Don't let Mavuika fuck up Natlan. Will Puppy die, is the question.
Traveler,
Our little puppy.
Didn't the captain say he found a way to solve the crisis? Maybe that's what brought Ororon into this.
I wonder if the power of the Gnosis could also amplify his power, like his plan.
Anyway, we can't just let things go on like this. We have to convince him to come back.
That should be our next steps.
You don't look so good, Citlali. Maybe you should head back and get some sleep.
Probably drank too much.
Same.
It's okay. The fresh air is doing me good.
Me when I get too emotional while drinking. Oh no!
Okay. Forget that. I need to go home. I hit it a little too hard.
Don't worry, you don't have to do any of this alone.
You've helped me so much already. How do I even begin to thank you?
Hey, we're friends, aren't we? Besides, you already said you owe us a favor, so you don't need to worry about us.
Good point. Well, I'll go home and get some sleep. We can figure out our next move in the morning.
Genuinely blown away by her performance, though. From being drunk to being emotional.
I like the sound of that.
I think we're on a date. No, I think I'm on a date with a grandma right now. I think she likes me. I'm gonna remember this moment forever.
Probably back with the captain, don't you think?
Yeah, you should tell the Pyro Archon what we learned.
You mean about the backup plan?
Oh boy.
Do you really believe what the captain told us?
I would be her sugar baby. I'd be her sugar grandbaby. Ain't no problem. We should just be upfront with her.
Yeah, you're right. We should just go to her directly. But she's probably asleep. We can find her first thing in the morning. For now, let's go to bed.
That was a really good interaction between the two of us. I love that cutscene. Return to the interest. Time for bed. Yeah, I was noticing. I thought you guys were saying the S's in my mic were fucked, and so I tabbed out for a second there to make sure nothing was fucked up. But then I started to realize that the Citlali S's were like, they were like peaking, like the whole quest. I couldn't figure it out. She can bake you some cookies, bro. I would love to be her sugar grandbaby. She bake me some cookies, give me some allowance. I would be the best boy. Peaking like Citlali's age? That's crazy. I didn't really notice it too much, actually, until you guys mentioned it. Now everybody else is gonna mention. Good night, Lizzie. How much longer do we have in this act? I have to pee, that's why I'm asking.
Guess we should see what's going on. I don't know, maybe it's just the mics, how they're editing it. Go pee now. Oh shit, uh-oh. You got about half an hour left. Okay. I'll probably pee real quick after this cutscene. If you guys are watching on YouTube for this long, come over to Twitch.
You're already here. I was just about to come get you.
How you feeling after last night, bud?
Wow, you're up early. That's impressive, especially after all the drinking last night.
Let's not bring up last night. I'm embarrassed about the whole thing. Anyway, I was also woken up by the commotion. Looks like all the warriors from the stadium are on the move.
For what?
I heard many areas have been attacked by the Abyss, including the Masters of the Nightwind.
That is happening.
I need to head back right away.
The Abyss attacked again? Are you sure you can handle it on your own? Do you need our help?
I'll be fine. We also have the support of the warriors stationed at the various outposts. Given the quick response, things shouldn't get too serious. The stadium could always use more manpower, so you should join the forces here.
What about Ororon?
I'm done making excuses for him. He's not a child anymore. He needs to take responsibility for his actions. I was the one who vouched for him, so I need to report back to the Speaker's chamber. I'll accept however they choose to handle the situation.
So we're gonna talk about Mavuika now.
But I should be able to convince them to let me go back to my tribe first to deal with the attack. As for the ancient name, once we handle this crisis, I'll talk to Xilonen right away.
I was gonna say.
Don't worry. I never forget a promise
When is she
to
doing
a
that for me?
friend.
Be careful. Oh, to a friend? Look at the way she's looking at me. Chat, she wants me, bro. Put one in chat if you think she wants me. I think she wants me. Be careful. I'll keep an eye out for Ororon.
Thank you. All right, I need to start heading back.
I'm waiting for the ones. Guys, where are the ones? She wants me. Fellow drunks attract. Yeah, yes. I'm quitting streaming. This is ridiculous.
In a hurry?
This is actually ridiculous.
Must be really serious. Looks like a lot of people are heading to the stadium. Let's see what's going on.
Here we go. Oh, Morlani. Hi, you have a voice,
Traveler,
right?
over here.
Good.
Perfect. Our star Outlander has appeared.
I have to pee. Hold on. Hold your breath. Somebody run a raffle. Pee, gotta pee.
Good news. I peed.
Oh, you're all here! But,
Okay.
what's with the whole Star Outlander thing?
It still works. And some of you guys are worried.
Just my way of saying how awesome you are. We've got a real emergency on our hands, so this is the perfect time for you to show off your skills.
Alright, but can we get a quick rundown of the situation first?
The Abyss suddenly attacked the Collective of Plenty, the Masters of the Nightwind, the Children of Echoes, and a number of our camps and outposts in the wild.
All at one time. Also, what do you guys think about Jensen? I see mixed opinions about Jensen's design. I actually kind of like the Cubone vibes.
Yes, and the attacks are increasing in frequency.
I don't think I've seen more. I've been very, very surprised with how many people have told me they don't like Chaska. I've seen a lot both on the Twitch and the Twitter and YouTube side that they said they don't really like Chaska as much. I do like Chaska. I don't think there's a character yet that I actively dislike. I think my least favorite probably is like Kachina, but like
the tribes have plenty
she's
of
cute
defenses, so they're safe for now. But I can't say the same for the adventurers and merchants stuck in the wild.
I do think the one leg in, one leg out of clothes is kind of weird, but
Chaska and I have been searching for survivors and treating the wounded. We just got back, but we need to head out again soon.
I plan on heading
Yeah,
back
it's
to
okay.
the Collective of Plenty, just in case my tribe needs me.
What about you, Mualani? Where are you gonna go?
I'll go help the Children of Echoes. They're the closest, so I can start fighting right away.
the S's on her sound weird too.
What about you guys? We
Yeah.
could go together.
What is that? I need to talk to the Pyro Archon first. I learned a few things from the captain.
Yeah, that does sound important. No worries. Just leave the Children of Echoes to us.
Were they all in the same booth?
Who knows? Maybe yours truly will have the Abyss on the run by the time you're finished.
And I don't know if I'm crazy. I feel like she sounds different than what I remember last batch.
That would be pretty great, actually. I hope my tribe gets through okay.
It'll be fine. Your tribe doesn't do all that bodybuilding for nothing.
Let's part ways here for now.
Her S's sound fine.
Most importantly, be careful, everyone.
It's probably just this act.
Oh, and some of us need to avoid getting contaminated by dangerous-looking substances. That will make my job a lot easier.
Who are you looking at right now? Oh.
Do we really have to do this now?
I like the mole on her shoulder.
It's alright. She's just looking out for everyone.
She got some butt though.
Let's hurry up and talk to the Pyro Archon so we can help the others.
Shout out to butt. Let's go find the Pyro Archon and tell her the truth. Oh, she's literally right there. Okay, I have found the Pyro Archon. Hey, girl. You can't be
it's you
among
two.
us, right?
As you can see, things are not looking good right now. People across Natlin are in danger. Look, I'm very interested in your recent adventures, but this is not a good time. So we'll have to keep our conversation short.
Okay.
That's alright. We're also in a hurry. We're gonna go help the Children of Echoes after this.
You're gonna want to hear this. Okay, hold on. Zip up your bodysuit. We met the captain.
What?
I know. I know. Tell Mavuika of your brief meeting with the captain Ororon.
So he thinks my plan is too risky. He thinks I'm being stubborn.
Is it true?
I shouldn't underestimate the Fatui's ability to gather intelligence. The Gnosis does have that function, but there's more to the story. I will answer you honestly, but you must help me keep this a secret. I can use the power of the Gnosis to save Natlan, but it comes at a heavy price.
Which is?
The Gnosis would drain all the souls and memories from the Night Kingdom and weave them into a giant net, which would surround the ley lines and protect them against abyssal corrosion.
Hold on, I gotta get my mind around this. The Gnosis would drain all of the souls and memories from the Night Kingdom and weave them into a giant net, which would surround the ley lines and protect the ley lines from the abyssal corrosion, so no more corrosion on the ley lines.
Wait, you can use souls to weave a net? But does that mean?
Yes. It means sacrificing those souls in the process. Souls are just another form of life. The cruelty of this method is self-evident.
So they'd be permanently protecting ley lines instead of being a wandering soul.
The Night Kingdom not only houses the souls of the dead, but also our memories and legends. Using the Gnosis means converting all three into material for the net, erasing our history and culture. Even then, the net can still become corroded. If we cannot find a way to repair the damaged ley lines before that happens, then all those sacrifices are for nothing, given the enormity of the price. It's a solution I refuse to consider right now. I want us to win, but I also care about how we win, and what that means for us in the end. Now, it's true, both plans come at a risk, but after weighing our options, this is our best bet.
I'm surprised the Gnosis has this function. It doesn't sound like something the Archon would do. So is Capitano just cool with getting rid of all those souls because he thinks that they're already gone and it's like a sacrifice that has to be made? Or is he like, does he not give a fuck? He didn't care?
Natlan is unique among the nations of Teyvat. Given the ever-looming threat of the Abyss, the Pyro Archons had to account for the worst-case scenario. Having a contingency plan is our duty. Not just to the people of Natlan, but to all who live on this continent.
So I see why it's a backup plan now, though.
Still, this has always been a well-kept secret. I'm very curious how the captain learned this information.
Oh, one more thing? The captain said he found another way to solve the problem. Could be equally as extreme, though.
We didn't really get that, though.
Without the Gnosis, he should have no other option.
Ororon.
But I see no reason for him to lie. Seems like our only path forward is to track him down, so he can answer that question for us.
And you guys are not going to fight this time, right? I don't want to see my parents fight like this again. I want to see them make up. The Pyro Archon just shared an important secret with us, and she seems sincere. Figuring out the captain's supposed new way of saving Natlan is the key. This is such a big piece of
Judging
lore.
by your expression, you must have doubted me.
What's
Even
up,
if
Kyom?
just for a second.
What up? No, I mean, I did say you were red in Among Us, and maybe you vented. But I take it back now, okay? Black might be sauce now.
Not even a little! We would never—
Green?
Wait, what are you talking about, Traveler?
Just as expected. I appreciate your sincerity. Maybe it was out of caution, anxiety, or simple curiosity, but know this. No matter what, our goal remains the same. We both want to save the people of this land. So now that you have your answer, do you still doubt me?
Nopers. I'm in love with you. And Citlali.
You scared by my—
And a lot of women.
You've really got a lot of guts, Traveler.
That's a good thing. Oh, and feel free to call me Mavuika. It's what all my friends call me, and I like it that way.
I think this is the first time that she's said her... Has she said her name Mavuika before? A lot of people have called her Mavuika before this, but I don't remember her saying it.
As for the captain, the intelligence officers we assigned to the Fatui should be back soon. We'll get our answer then.
Interesting to see the pacing of all these characters' interactions.
Sounds like we just have to wait a little longer.
And now the current attacks the beginning of the real disaster?
Not just yet. Even though the Abyss is attacking several locations at once, I'm confident the warriors stationed in those areas can handle it. Don't worry. I just need to finish coordinating our available manpower, then I'll take a small team to handle the difficult locations.
Wait, you're going to fight in person? Didn't you give up your power?
That's true. I'm far less powerful than a god in my current state. But don't forget, I was an experienced and powerful warrior before I ever became the Pyro Archon.
Still a great fighter. If she can stand toe-to-toe with Capitano and not having godlike power, that says a lot about her raw strength, for real.
No matter how you look at it, my duty is on the front lines.
I'm sure you're an inspiration to all of your warriors. Sure you're not stretching yourself too thin?
Oh, now you doubt my strength. That hurts, Traveler. If we had time to spar, you might think otherwise.
Wait, I would love a weekly boss Mavuika. That'd go crazy.
Anyway.
That'd go crazy.
Even if we respond to these threats in time, it's not a permanent solution in the long run. I've considered moving my people to other nations, but given the close connection to the Night Kingdom, a forced evacuation would have devastating consequences. I've told the chiefs of each tribe to strengthen their defenses and advise people against leaving their settlements. Now, I just need to find the right time to disclose the true nature of the crisis to the people of Natlan.
Paimon's a little worried about
Probably
how
gonna be
people
pretty soon. I think a lot of people will join the fight.
Yes.
But probably die in the fight, too.
That won't be the only response.
Mm.
In any case, that's for me to worry about. I'll let you know when we have more information on the captain.
Alright, we should head out. Maybe we can join up with Mualani. She can't be too far ahead.
Okay, let's go. Stay safe. Bye, I love you.
No need to worry about me.
Mavuika really did calm a lot of my suspicion there. Capitano, he might be a manipulator. He might be a gaslight. I don't know. Today we will be doing Act 3. Act 4 we will be doing tomorrow, because I heard it's a little bit longer, and it's already 4 p.m. here, so... It's, I guess, for you guys, it's like, what, 3 a.m. for most East Coasters right now? It's like midnight for West Coast, but... I'll have it all on YouTube, though, soon. So if you missed today's upload, I'll probably have this up tonight.
Quick, over here, to safety.
Huh?
Kachina, how many people do you have left?
Oh, we have to lock back in for my Kachina voice.
They've all made it out. It's Dakujo and Paimon. They're here.
What's the situation?
There's a trapped caravan that needs our help.
Is that good?
We need to rescue them as soon as possible.
She has no voicing, so I'm trying to, like, lock in as Kachina.
We'll go together.
Okay.
I'm coming too.
I think that's what I imagined Kachina should have sounded like. I'm coming. Hold on one sec. Alright, cool.
Can we do a really strong southern draw? Maybe she's like a really strong southern fighter. Maybe.
Hey, this is Kachina at home.
Stay safe.
Xilonen. Meow. Ready? 1, 2, burst. And then we do Kachina this or something. And wait, and then Geo Traveler? What are we doing? This doesn't feel right. Bang. And ult. Did this like freeze my PC?
I really thought I was done for.
That team kind of goes hard.
I can't thank you enough.
Don't worry about it. We're just glad you're okay. Let's see. Your goods look fine too. Guess the Abyss isn't after Mora.
That should be the last Abyssal pylon near the Children of Echoes.
Phew, that was scary, but we did it.
By the way, where's Citlali? I thought she would come with you.
The Masters of the Nightwind also got attacked, so she went back to help her tribe. She said we can deal with the ancient name later.
Yeah, that makes sense. The attacks are more urgent. All right, this isn't a good place to talk. Let's head back to the tribe.
I can't speak high today because I've been going to karaoke, so my voice is kind of like, it's a little broken right now. If I try to go to a high pitch, I'll just break. So I have to like,
I kind of have to stay down here anyways.
I'm not going to karaoke anymore this trip, I don't think. I've been killing myself over the karaoke. But I'm not gonna lie, I've been eating that shit up. I sang all of Billie Eilish's What Was I Made For in a cat voice. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. The whole thing, and I killed it. You should have been there. You guys would have loved it.
Looks like a few people were hurt after all. I should have got here sooner.
The Abyss threw a lot at us at once. I rushed out as soon as I heard the alarm, and there were already so many monsters. Before long, Kachina brought over a whole group of warriors, and just like that, we destroyed several pylons as a team.
I wasn't in charge or anything. We just happened to go together. I think this proves that camping in the wild was a great idea. That's how we were able to respond so fast. Sleeping on the wet grass was pretty uncomfortable, but it was worth it.
I don't mean to be so negative, but the situation is not looking good.
You mean the situation in the Night Kingdom, right? Yeah, I feel the same way. We've managed to keep it a secret all this time, but more and more people are realizing something's wrong. It's impossible not to feel anxious when things are getting worse by the second, and all we can do is wait.
And we still don't know when the final 2 heroes are going to appear.
That just means we need to buy the Pyro Archon more time.
Are 2 characters we don't
Keep pushing,
know of?
everyone. Every battle is worth something.
You really are an
Y'all.
eternal optimist, Mualani. You always find a way to cheer people up.
Why, thank you. I guess it's one of my better qualities.
She's so cute. She might be the cutest person from Nolan. You share the captain's intel. Bang. How do they respond to that?
So, specifics aside, the Pyro Archon confirmed the Gnosis can resolve
I did
the
film
crisis,
some of it, yeah.
but it comes at a huge price.
I think I'm gonna make a big Japan Google Doc on my flight home, and I'm gonna go over like everything. We'll have a little story time day. You guys get some popcorn and watch.
Somehow the captain finds out about it, goes to fight the Pyro Archon, and calls her out for having a solution but refusing to use it.
That'd be pretty cute, right?
Honestly, if he has the same information as us, I can't really blame him.
It's probably because our planet's so risky. We don't even know if the 6 heroes will reunite this time.
We talked to Mavuika before we left the stadium. According to her, the cost of the captain's plan is too high. And, well, it makes sense. If that was truly the better choice, she would have picked it.
Yeah, I trust the Pyro Archon. When I was upset about Kachina's disappearance,
Yeah, am I crazy,
she
or did
was really
Mavuika say don't-
sincere and patient with me.
Mavuika like said, don't share this.
Plus, she burned down all those precious mementos for Kachina. She's already proven how much she values even a single person's life. When it comes to Natlan's survival, there's no way she would hold back.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
I agree. Maybe the captain weighed the costs and came to his own conclusion, but I'm sure we have different priorities. Life is important, but so are history and memory.
I'm on Mavuika's side too. She is my Archon, my god.
As the Archon, she can't tell us everything, but it seems like she wasn't holding anything back this time.
The next question is, if the captain found a new way to save Natlan, how come the Pyro Archon has never heard of it?
Yeah, and isn't he from Snezhnaya? Why would the Fatui want to save Natlan?
This is all super confusing.
We still don't have enough information. Once we figure out what the Fatui are doing, we'll have our answer.
Let's head back then. Mavuika said her intelligence officers should return soon. With how many Fatui there are, someone's bound to give something away.
Sounds good. I have a few theories of my own. With a bit more information, we just might get to the bottom of the whole thing.
Want to join our garrison, Mualani?
I was just about to ask.
Yuck.
Count me in. If I was just a bit faster, we could have prevented a few people from getting hurt. People...
Sorry, I got water down my gullet. Oh god.
I swallowed water down my breathing pipe, and I breathed in water into my lungs.
Then you should go register right away. It shouldn't take too long. Everyone's looking for people.
Jesus Christ.
Register? Nah. I'll just follow you around. You know, go where you go, do what you do.
You swallow? Every time.
Okay, but then you have to follow my orders.
You got it. I just don't want to make the trip back. It's so far. All right. See you all later. Let's get together and celebrate once this is over.
Yoshi! Oh, you
That should be Kachina's voice.
Kachina's voice.
What does Neko Miyamada sound like? We could do Neko Miyamada.
He's kind of like that.
Meow.
Do not clip that. I'm serious. Do not clip me meowing. I'm actually serious. Stop. Stop. I will ban you. That is between you and me only. I don't know how that came out. Get you a man that can do both, though. The yeehaw and the meowing. Play both teams, both sides.
Mavuika! Oh, Chaska and Koichi are here. Wait. Are you okay, Koichi?
Twitchy?
I'm fine. No need to worry.
They ran into the Fatui while out on a mission and decided to follow them.
The Fatui?
The Fatui wounded Chui.
Calm down and let me explain. Here's what happened.
Ah. Ah. Huh. Yo, how bad is this delay? Do we have delay in stream? One in chat when you see this. One.
Watch out. It's the Fatui.
Oh, these guys look so galaxy coded. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do actually to help this delay? Delay actually, I think we lagged once and the delay's bad. Hold on. It's gonna be black on the screen for 1 second. I'll fix it. There we go. Now we should be pretty good. Let's test it out again. When you see this, put 1 in chat. 1.
Were they attacked by the Abyss? No, wait.
Yeah, that's way better.
It looks like they're protecting a group of travelers. Over there. Do you see?
Little travelers.
You're right. That's a traveling group from Natlan.
I think it got lagged out or
Could they
something.
be trading for something? Let's keep observing for now.
We're glad you're okay. Given the appearance of abyss monsters all over Natlan, you should cancel your journey and seek shelter at the stadium or one of the tribes.
Thank you so much. I wish there was something we could give you.
Are they good people?
We don't expect anything in return. We were out on a mission and saw you being attacked. It was our decision to help.
It's fascinating seeing these 9 people working for the Fatui and not being terrible.
If you truly wish to repay the favor, you can keep this a secret. If anyone asks, just say you were saved by warriors from Natlan.
Because we got a reputation to uphold.
Oh, okay. We can do that.
Okay.
But...
Tetishiri.
We're not asking you to cover up our activities. We haven't done anything illegal. Our captain simply wishes to remain undisturbed. Nonetheless, the decision remains yours. If we wanted to keep you quiet, we would have employed a harsher method.
Okay, so but you have a heart.
Got it.
Got it.
Get going now.
They got a reputation of killing hundreds of thousands of people.
Did you hear that? They mentioned a captain. Isn't that who the Pyro Archon is looking for?
Gulp.
Exactly. We could be onto something big. Still, there was no trade. They were just helping people in need. I didn't sense an ulterior motive. I didn't believe the captain when he said he wanted to save Natlan. But based on what we just saw, it's possible he was telling the truth.
Maybe we've been wrong about the Fatui this whole time.
Maybe they were just misunderstood.
It's too early to say. Let's follow them and see what's really going on.
Okay. Obviously, we have some
this
lashing
is
out
where they
here.
were headed. Looks tricky. It's heavily guarded on all sides.
So many of them.
Koichi, wait for me here. I'll go in and check it out.
Oh, no, you don't. How are you planning to get through all the guards?
Look, I can use this terrain to my advantage. With our tribe's special way of getting around, I doubt they'll see me coming.
That way we get to trial her,
We
right?
still can't see anything on the inside. What if you can't find cover? You won't have anyone to watch your back if you go in alone.
The more heavily guarded the location, the more valuable the secrets. Even if the captain isn't here, we can still figure out what the Fatui are planning. That intel is worth the risk.
Fine. You're not gonna listen to me anyway, so let me come with you.
You're an NPC though. You can't. I'm pretty sure you're just carrying like mint leaves. What is you already
That's
gonna
even
do?
more risky. You've been running around saving people for days. You're already at your limit. I'm confident I can protect myself. I'm not sure you can say the same. At least right now.
I can.
I can.
You really believe that?
Fine, don't believe me. But you can't honestly tell me infiltrating a heavily guarded Fatui hideout all on your own sounds more reasonable.
That's actually real.
You know, growing up, even if I insisted on doing something, it never gave you any trouble. I'm not sure you can say the same.
All right. If we start arguing, this will never end. We can't let this opportunity go to waste.
Guess that means I win. Don't worry, you're not the only capable young person from our tribe. I can handle this.
All right. Same plan as usual.
Split up,
We
communicate.
split up, communicate with hand signals, make sure our blind spots are covered, and support each other once we strike.
From the harbingers we've seen and interacted with, Dottaria is the only pure evil Fatus. I feel like Senora was kind of like a bitch, but like she's a hot bitch, so it's different. I mean, Dottaria is also a hot bitch, but he's also like a crazy hot bitch. Senora is just a hot bitch.
Got your ropes?
Yeah, let's go.
Dun 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 dun. Yeah, Senora got all twisted when her lover died, right? When her mans died, she became a crazy hot bitch. Before that, she was just a hot bitch. Tough. She kicked Vinti in the face.
Eyes all over this place.
That was one thing.
I should wait for Koichi's signal.
I think maybe Dottaria is the only one that's done like straight up, like inhumane things, like straight up dastardly stuff. But I think there's also some stuff we learned in the manga about other ones, like maybe some little things that either Fatui's aiding him or something. I don't know. He's the only one I can think of that's done like just vile shit. But he's a hot bitch. So like, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do, man? When they're crazy, but they're also hot, it's just, what are you gonna do? I hate when that happens. He experiments on humans, but he's like a 10. So like, pick your battles.
Now.
Go. Clock? There's a clock. Why is there a clock? Oh, you get 6 seconds to hit the go button. I am Sly Cooper.
Not sure how many chances I'm gonna get. I need to act.
What happens if you like fail? I don't want to fail because I have to redo this. Can somebody fail and tell me what happens?
Good. I made it without getting caught. I should get to that platform over there. But it's guarded by the Fatui. Koichi should have line of sight. I'll wait for her signal.
That's a high-tech telescope. Me zooming in on her too.
That's it. Now's my chance.
Quickly approach the area underneath the platform. Are you a coffee or a tea person? I don't like either.
In one place. I should keep moving.
I'm a soda guy.
Looks like Chaska is helping me by keeping an eye on the Fatui movements. I'll wait for her signal.
Uh-oh. Oh! Oh, I thought I was being excited. This is really drawn out.
Move.
And go. Huh?
That was close. Almost got caught.
She better get caught and fucked up.
Probably can't make it over in one go. I'll wait for my next chance. Now's my chance.
Go. Wait, she kind of got speed. Holy. Holy.
I made it! That'll show my sister. Let's see. The Fatui's occupying all the best locations. If we could just get past them somehow.
She has speed.
Wait, I've got it.
Huh? Toss out the mysterious sphere. Where'd you get that? Not the capybaras. No, not the cappy.
Huh? What's that noise?
She just poisoned the capybaras?
Explode?
It's stink bombs.
What do you think you're doing?
These poor capybaras.
I could ask you the same thing.
Good, they're arguing. Looks like they just needed an excuse. They've probably had enough of this job already.
These poor creatures.
The people on the
fart
hill
bombs.
left to help their comrades.
What the hell did she pull a fart bomb out of? Da-do. Da-da-da-da.
Come get me, Chaska.
Whose gas was that? That was Tweetwee's fart, bro. She just farted on them. Straight up.
That's Koichi's signal.
Koichi.
Smart idea. All right, time to move.
Hey, bro, what?
Give me your hand, quick.
Coming!
Perfect.
I checked, and this way is completely clear. It should lead us to the deepest part of this place.
Okay. I love how this music just does not fit what they're doing. We need that like suspenseful music still.
Well, I was pretty helpful,
It's so happy.
right? You know, everyone usually jumps at the chance to work with me. Not my own sister, though. No, she avoids me like her life depends on
She
it.
just wants to be approved. She wants
Thanks, Ron
validation.
Koichi. You've done well.
Wait, you're just gonna admit it? Now I look like the mean one.
Let's focus on the task at hand. We're in the heart of enemy territory. More time we waste, the more dangerous this becomes.
All right. If you're not gonna take the bait, then I'll drop it. Looks like the Fatui are here to dig something up. I'm surprised they mobilized this many people. I doubt it's because they're interested in our culture and history.
What's that device?
It seems like they're looking for a dragon relic called the Source Mechanism. The device is ancient.
Shablonk's.
Barely any information survives to this day.
Shablonk better be
Even
hot.
people from Natland don't know how to use it.
Didn't Nuvalet say
Why would
Shablonk
this
is
be
here?
the Fatui's target?
He's like alive. He's alive, right?
Not bad. Looks like it's in good shape. This should be what our Lord's looking for. Took us long enough. Come on, let's get this thing back.
I remember so little about him. Dragon Relic, yeah. You plan to finish Act 4 today? I think I'm going to go through Act 3 today and Act 4 tomorrow, so it's getting a little late.
Back? Back where? Should we keep following?
I'm going to try my best.
You really want to keep going?
He was the first Pyro Archon. Oh! It's all coming back to me now. Taking big breaks between the lore makes you forget some stuff.
Of course. We make a good team, don't you think? No reason to stop now.
But there'd be good reason to believe he could be revived because of Ororon's plan.
What was that sound?
Oh, Monka.
Uh-oh. We've been spotted. Time to go.
Falling rock incoming! Watch out for your gadget!
Huh.
What? You'll regret that!
Why'd she make an exit? She made so much noise.
Once we got them off our tail, we went back to observe some more. They'd collected several identical pieces of something. It looked like they were waiting, though. So we decided to come back.
Okay.
So,
how did you get hurt?
Koichi got injured trying to get them off your tail?
I thought there was going to be something really climactic that happened. That was the least climactic way to just show us a Dragon Relic. I thought she was going to get
pushed
punched.
herself too hard and collapsed on the way back to the stadium.
Ain't no damn way she got injured by falling. That whole mission of suspense, you tell me she didn't get punched in the face by Capitano?
I'm sorry, that's what I wanted. I wanted her to get socked in the face by Capitano. That was
Didn't
way
cause
too
you
drawn
any
out, Genshin
trouble
Impact.
While we were fighting, right?
What
So
was
my
that?
perfect record remains.
You've done very well. I could make a comment on knowing your limits, but it's not my place.
What's up,
I
Segun?
know. I'm already reflecting on my actions.
That one was drawn out.
So, our current intel
was
suggests
fun,
that
though.
Fatui is after the Source Mechanism. The device is a complete mystery, even to us. What does the captain want with it?
The woman that you are, bro.
I have no idea. But it's safe to assume the device could serve a similar purpose to the Gnosis.
Probably his backup plan.
Xilonen, I need you to gather every scholar in Natland familiar with the secret source.
I'll get right on it.
Thank you both for your hard work. Koichi, it's time for you to get some rest. Oh, and there are gifts from your patients waiting at the speaker's chamber. I prepared a small gift of my own as a token of gratitude. I'll send it to your home along with the others.
Okay.
My patience. That's so nice of them. Guess that means I'm doing something right.
Is it supposed to like make us like Koichi more? They're just trying to build her up for a little bit.
You don't need to give us
something bad gonna
anything,
happen to
Archon.
her.
We were just doing our duty
So,
for
Segun?
Natland. I should take Koichi home now.
Well,
No more
if
fart
Koichi doesn't
bubbles.
want her favorite Source crackers, then...
Okay, hold up. That sounds pretty good, though.
I accept. Thank you, Archon.
They just spent an exceptionally long amount of time on Koichi for no reason.
What am I gonna do with you?
There's some for the rest of you as well. They're one of my favorites too,
I'm in.
so don't be shy. I'll start investigating the source mechanism right away. If I learn anything, you'll be the first to know.
Okay.
Yummy snacks!
Everybody wants some snacks, bro. I'm literally hungry right now. I'm starting to like get distracted by my hunger. Alright. Bid farewell to Chaska and Koichi. I have 200 out of 200 resin. Chad, am I cooked? Get something to eat? I have snacks here. But they're all like gummies and stuff. I'm literally in Japan, 2 feet from a 7-Eleven. I don't know why I don't have more snacks. I should go convert this real quick so that I don't die. Do I have any new snacks in here? I think there's... I have a Snickers. Y'all want a Snickers? Ba-da-da-da-ba-ba-ba. Ba-da-da-da-ba-ba-ba. Alright, there we go. What's your favorite candy bar, chat? Like, what's the definitive best candy bar for real? Alright, let me grab my Snickers bar. I have it right here. Alright. Over quick. For me, it's Snickers, mini sea salt Twix. I think Snickers or Twix are up there. Milky Way is also really good. Chocolate.
What's next for you two?
I'm taking Koichi home. With our parents there to keep an eye on her. I can make sure she actually rests.
Well, old bars go hard. Cliff
It's
bars?
not like I'm some kind of prisoner. I'll be fine in a day or two. There's no need to go all the way home.
That's what you always say. Everything's no big deal until you collapse. What if the Abyss attacks again? You're saying if I let you rest in a hotel, you're not gonna rush out the minute you hear the alarm?
I won't. Triple promise I won't.
She's so baby. Everybody's so baby.
Fine. On the off chance something like that were to happen, I might. But I'm a doctor. I have a duty to help people in need, no matter how hard or tiring the work gets.
We need you to look out for yourself, bro.
I guess you're right. But I don't have to like it.
This reminds Paimon of when we first met.
That's what I was saying.
You were the one trying to stop Chaska from doing something dangerous.
The roles have flipped.
I do the same for anyone trying to put their life in danger. As a doctor, I don't want people to get hurt because of a rash decision.
Then try to see things from my perspective. You clearly want to protect your patients. So can't you understand why your own sister would feel the same way about you?
The two of you are the same, you know?
I disagree.
True.
I understand the risks and costs of my decisions.
Okay, buddy.
Who wants to be like her? Overconfident, always making excuses when things go wrong.
Great family dynamic.
That's just not true.
You think I don't have proof?
Okay, don't get into another fight. Just pretend Paimon never said anything.
Don't worry, Paimon. You didn't do anything wrong. Arguing is just how we communicate.
Brother, here we go again.
Neither of us really takes it to heart.
Plus, I
Some
guess
siblings
we
fight.
are similar in
It's
some
true.
ways. Maybe I rush into things without thinking, but I learned that from her. We're family.
Family.
I can't help it if my older sister is a bad influence.
Damn.
Okay. You don't have to put it that way.
That was so sweet until you said that shit. Okay.
So, you're all good now?
Yeah, I think so.
Neither of us are really the type to back down. So we'll always have our differences. But still, we get along in our own way.
Okay, cool.
Plus, I know you'll wake up one day and realize I was right all along. I just need to wait.
Be my guest. Come on, let's get you home.
They have a
See you
cute
later,
dynamic.
Traveler in Paimon. I'll be back once everything's settled at home.
Bye.
No rush. At least grab a nice meal with your family.
See ya.
Bye, you two. Take care of yourselves out there.
Okay, that was a long time that we spent on Koichi and Chaska. I want to get more Capitano.
Those two will probably make up for real at some point, right?
They're on good terms.
Well, we've learned a lot. Let's go over everything that we know so far.
You and Paimon try to analyze the captain's goal. You feel like you're just one step away from the answer. Huh? Oh, here we go. Okay, now we're getting back into the thick of it. Citlali?
Sorry for popping up out of nowhere.
Sounded like Farina
again.
there for a second.
Why do you look so awkward? Oh, is there something you need from us?
Okay, I won't beat around the bush. Oh, and I'm sorry for interrupting your rest. I'll treat you to some charcoal grilled steak to make up for it.
Awesome! Just give us
Free
your
food.
orders.
Hey, friends don't order each other around. I'm just here to share some news. Remember what we talked about before parting ways?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, you mentioned how Ororon has always wanted to save Natlan, and something about his soul being fragmented.
Something about the most important lore we've heard.
Paimon and the Traveler discussed it after you
Not
left,
about
and
that.
we think Ororon is probably back with the captain. What do you think?
I agree with your hypothesis. And just now, I confirmed it myself. Ororon came back. He helped the Masters of the Nightwind defend our camp.
What? He came back?
What did he say?
I told him to give up whatever he's doing, but he refused. He said they're just one step away from success, so there's no way he can back out now. Apparently, he came back to fulfill his duty to our tribe. When he left, he said it was because he still has a duty to Natlan as a whole.
I'm surprised you let him go at all.
I had to prioritize
what's
my
she gonna
tribe.
do?
Besides, the situation was intense. I couldn't focus on outside and inside threats at the same time. Plus, he was on guard. He knew I would try to go after him, so he made sure to keep his distance. I kept an eye out for a good opportunity, but it never came. All these years of calling me Granny, and I couldn't do a single thing for him in the end.
Damn.
Don't say that! Your tribe all raised him together, right? That couldn't have been easy.
You're right.
Raising a puppy is tough.
Seeing him come back reminded me of when he was little. Running around the tribe, dropping by random houses right and left. He's not only a child of the Masters of the Nightwind, but a child of Natlan. It's only natural for a child to want to do something for their family. Besides, Ororon is my apprentice. He might have a few tricks up his sleeve, but I guarantee I know every single one.
Wait, what are you saying?
Look.
Huh? Also, llama.
Remember how I said Ororon's soul is fragmented? This is the talisman I created to keep it stable.
The S's are better, by the way, too. I don't know what happened between the beginning of the quest and the end, but...
And this gem is what makes the talisman work. It just so happens that Ororon is due for a gem replacement. Since I can't get close to him,
What does this
I put the
mean?
new gem in a supply bag and asked Aoife to bring it to him. You guys know Aoife, right? No?
I've never heard
He's a pretty
Aoife.
famous vet around these parts. He's always bringing me all sorts of things, and he
Vet
happens
veteran.
to be very good friends with Ororon.
New playable character?
Aoife doesn't know what's going on, so he agreed, no questions asked. Ororon would find the gem as soon as he opened the bag. He knows how important it is, so I knew he would make the switch. He probably suspected that I tampered with it. But here's the catch. The trick is on the bag. The moment he touched it,
The bag.
a portion of his memories were copied onto the old gem, which he no longer needed.
She's got that Midwest accent.
That's amazing. You can do something like that?
Most people can't, but I can.
She's the goat.
That trick he used to bring you to the Night Kingdom isn't
Vague.
anything special, by the way. My technique is much more subtle. He won't notice anything.
Surely.
So in other words, We have a whole backup of Ororon's memories in this gem.
Oh, so that's a nice cop-out. He's gonna die then. He's gonna die. And we're gonna back him up. We're gonna reboot the system with our hard drive.
The kid thinks he can take me on? Like I wasn't the one who taught him everything he knows?
We'll Astro Boy his ass.
That's amazing, Citlali. Let's take a look right away.
Once we get to the bottom of this, we can finally track him down. I know he thinks of me as his grandma, but do you think he'll get mad at me for this? You can be honest.
Huh, that's a tough question. Paimon doesn't have a grandma, so she's not the best person to ask.
Paimon doesn't have a grandma. Confirmed lore in Genshin Impact, Paimon does not have a grandma. It's possible. Families disagree sometimes, but as his family, you have to do this.
To be honest, I've always doubted my ability to look after him. I didn't stop the ceremony all those years ago, and now I'm useless again.
Damn, bro, give me a hug.
But if I stop here, it will haunt me until I'm 500 years old. Every night I'll wake up in a fit of anger.
So we at least know she's a little younger than 500, and then start crying, and then start freaking out.
I don't scare that easy. Still, if I back away from this and something happens to Ororon, I would never forgive myself. I need to look at his memory. Even if he resents me, refuses to see me, or runs away for good, I don't care, and I won't blame him. A family does whatever it takes to protect their own.
You sure you'll be okay? We can come with you if you want.
Did you just say you'll come with me?
Yeah.
Is that okay? We have a pretty good reason to see it too, don't we? Because, right, we need leads on the Fatui.
Don't say AO. Hey, stop. Don't AO that. Wish we should be there.
You really mean it?
Yeah.
Fine. You can come. Just promise me you'll see this through. No backing out. Got it?
I will be there no matter what.
Don't worry,
I will
we're
come no matter what.
professional adventurers.
Then I place my trust in your professionalism.
Okay.
All right.
Chat.
Time to sneak into someone
Horny
else's
jail.
memory and engage
Horny jail.
in some,
unwanted spying.
You heard it here first. I wouldn't be doing this if I had any other choice.
Surely.
Are you ready?
I'm ready. Sound effects made in-house by me. They gotta pay me for that shit, bro. To come has been ruined by the internet forever. But we all love to come. What was that symbol? Bro, just a little gardener.
Look how good you're doing. You'll grow into nice big radishes in the future.
He would talk to his plants. To his vegetables.
And you? Aoife says you're taking up too much space, but I think you're a good tree. What do you think?
What do you think?
Hey! How's it going, Ororon?
Good. How are you, Uncle Okanbi?
Can't complain. What you up to? Naming your vegetables again?
You out here being weird as fuck.
No, just some idle conversation.
With the vegetables, got it.
Sounds fascinating. What did they say?
They told me you were coming and that you would take some produce with you.
Oh?
Only if you're offering. By the way, I ran into Aoife yesterday.
I want to see Aoife.
He told me Chaska's fostering a saurian at his place. Said the thing trampled over a part of your radish garden. I hope you two didn't get into a huge fight.
No, don't worry. I'll find a way for him to make it up to me. I've already wrapped your share of the produce. Here you go.
You really knew I was coming.
That's not wrapped.
That's pretty amazing.
Light up the smoke and you can see the path through the shadows. That's what everyone says.
Gotta love his design. I'm really gonna pull for him heavily.
Hey.
If he has a
have
good
you seen
kit, at
that
least.
Strange group of people that just appeared out of nowhere.
I mean, I knew he'd be cool looking, but this is a good ass design, bro.
Appeared out of nowhere?
I love the blue.
I don't think so.
It's the Fatui. Their leader seems like a big deal. He didn't bring many men with him, but they're all elite warriors. It seems like they're looking for someone. but I wouldn't go around asking too many questions. If you run into them, be careful.
I like it way more. Fatui. Oh.
You're from the Masters of the Nightwind, are you not? Why do you live here alone?
Smash.
I enjoy living by myself out in the wild. I guess you're from the Fatui, the one everyone's calling a big deal.
Not an inaccurate description.
Bro said, I am big. We have Mr. Confident over here.
I'm looking for someone who may be known to you. Citlali is her name.
Yeah, that's my grandma.
Granny? What does an Outlander want with her? I've heard the name. You have business with her?
He stumbled.
There's no point to further questioning if you insist on hiding things from me. I shall seek answers elsewhere.
He answered it like, I've heard of her.
Oh, he could tell I was lying, and now he's leaving? He gave up just like that?
Damn.
Hey.
At
least tell me why you're looking for Citlali.
It's none of your concern. I have my own means of tracking her down.
Damn. Dono Walden walked away. I think he's bluffing. He actually ended up never finding her, right?
Why are looking for her? What does she have to do with them?
Well, Ororon, that's why he's working with her to save Citlali in the first place.
I can't just let them go like this. I have to figure out what they're planning.
I love the OST they gave Capitano. This like thing here, we never see this symbol. I guess it's the first time we've ever seen it before, but it indicate memories.
They've just been studying the ley lines and asking for leads on Granny. I can definitely rule out some sort of invasion.
The situation has seen no
It's the
true
rock for his
improvement.
memories, yeah.
The Pyro Archon did
just
not
looks cool.
fulfill her promise.
My lord.
Ignore him. He is no threat.
He knows he's here. That's crazy.
He knows I'm following him. But he doesn't seem to care.
He says, who asked?
He's strong, I can tell. But there's something unusual about him and also familiar in some way. I can't describe it.
Conrian moment for sure. Huh?
What is it?
Your aura's too strong for me.
My lord, I feel dizzy.
A ley line disturbance. Certain presences have been forced to wander outside their rightful realm.
What'd you just do?
That was a spell from the Masters of the Nightwind. How did he know that? Is he sending those escaped souls back into the ley lines?
As somebody from Snezhnaya, he can pull this off?
How did he do that so easily? Soulfaring is supposed to be extremely difficult. This could be related to why he's searching for Granny.
I feel much better. Thank you, my lord.
Let's do ibuprofen together.
Think nothing of it. Stay vigilant and continue to gather information.
Unless he
the
isn't,
Abyss
you're
could
right.
attack at any moment.
Theories.
If you notice any irregularities, assume drill formation and be prepared to fight. However, there's no reason to over-engage. Information is our first priority.
Yes, sir.
Why are the Fatui fighting against the Abyss? Do they really mean us no harm?
This is when he came around to him. Fascinating. Fascinating. I want to look at Capitana's model so bad.
I've been following him this whole time and still they ignore me? Do they really not care?
Dude does not give a fuck.
It seems like his subordinates refer to him as the captain. Never heard of him before. And now he's headed to the stadium. That's unusual. Oh, what is he gonna do?
Still acting, okay.
You two, with me. Everyone else, wait here as instructed. Send word to the other teams to retreat immediately if this fails.
Yes, sir.
He's going inside? But the Pyro Archon is in there. What does he want with her?
This is where he snatched her. This is kind of cool POV to see.
Forgive me, my lord. Allow me to check one more time. Do you truly wish to do this?
So I'm about to lock in.
The time for idle observation is over. It now falls on me to act. This nation is out of time.
Bro, it's him.
Yes, sir.
He just walked straight into the stadium. What is he gonna do?
Crazy clash happens. Bro, one of the most epic scenes in Genshin Impact, by the way.
They're both incredibly strong. How long will they have to fight until someone comes out on top?
Insane. Oh, shit.
Wait, this feeling. Just like the other day near the ley lines. It's faint, like a soul's trying to escape. Where is it coming from? Is that why he's looking for Granny? If he dies here, then all clues will be lost. I can't let that happen.
He did sweep in. With like the illusion spores. He saved him.
As for you, I must confess, I did not expect that little trick of yours to save the day.
No matter how dense the fog, as long as the sun remains, we cannot turn day into night. She could have dispelled it. She simply chose not to. You don't have much time, and you're injured on top of that. What do you plan to do next?
I genuinely wonder what would have happened if Ororon didn't step in. Would Capitano have just lost?
I'm beginning to see just how useful you may turn out to be.
It like looks like he was gonna lose unless he like went overdrive and had like a next form type of shit like Arlecchino does.
You.
I mean, every Fatui does have a next form.
Didn't you?
Like a boss form, you know? He got really
you
hurt.
need to force yourself. I've never seen anyone match the Pyro Archon in battle before.
I didn't expect you
He
to
already
intervene
lost,
at such a critical moment.
It's no more debate behind it. There was so much debate if he lost or if he like gave up.
You know I've been
There was no
following
plan. He was gonna die.
Why didn't you stop me?
When walking in the forest, it is only natural to encounter wild beasts. However, not every beast has the courage to come out and bite.
And yet, one of those very beasts saved your life.
Silhouette of face. He has a face. Are those his lips? Are those lips? That's the closest we've ever seen of his silhouette. W lips. Somebody work with this. Somebody make a concept based upon this. Kissable lips. Bro has insanely juicy schmuckers right on his face, man.
Then speak. What do you want?
I didn't save you because I wanted something. My soul is more perceptive than others. I can sense that the ley lines are extremely weak. I don't know what the Pyro Archon is planning. Can she really save us? The questions you asked her just now, well, I've had very similar doubts. So I felt like I had to help you.
So, you can tell the truth. That was quite a reckless decision to make. I'm not sure you realize that.
There's no turning back for me now. What I did back there is going to get me in a lot of trouble. You attacked the Pyro Archon in broad daylight, and I used my spell to save you. A single glance was likely all it took for her to recognize my triumph.
So she knew from frame one.
So, we're in the same boat.
Seem to care little for my thoughts on the matter.
It's too late for that. Start from the beginning. Why are you looking for Citlali? Do you know her?
Finally some info.
Explain your relation to her first. I
She's
know
my
you
grandma.
two are acquainted. It was obvious the moment I mentioned her name.
The way I stuttered, yeah.
Citlali is my elder and my teacher. She taught me everything I know. It's my duty to protect her.
If you truly wish to protect her, you should have let me perish at the Pyro Archon's hand. Yet, you chose otherwise. Do I really need to tell you what that means?
Straight up confirming that Citlali is in straight up danger. Now I worry about Citlali's life and not Ororon's. She's my favorite. I don't want her to die.
Change Natlan for the better. Something I can accomplish with my own 2 hands. You're stranger than anyone I've ever met. But maybe, just maybe, you can show me the way.
Strange?
Bro, you are faceless. It's a little strange. Like,
Citlali.
Show me your eyes.
Is said to be the legendary Granny Citlali, someone capable of communicating with the Wyab. And the Wyab are the key to information on the Night Kingdom.
Why do you need knowledge on the Night Kingdom?
That is not something you need to know.
Alright, bro. I think it literally is. That's the whole reason why I saved you. That's exactly why I need.
Don't forget, I saved your life.
Thank you.
Do you not believe the Fatui capable of betraying a debt?
Shit, like, when you put it like that. Like,
people can lie, but souls cannot.
Shit, he kinda right.
I can tell there's a weight to your soul. A sense of justice.
True, I mean.
You may not live among your tribe, but you certainly know their tricks. I apologize for my rash judgment. You are more capable than I imagined. Let's go. We'll see if you have what it takes to join my plan.
We're still not learning what he knows. They're edging me. They just edge me every day in this video game. They take me by my balls and they say edge. No choice. Edge. Give me info. Now. Oh, here we go.
I see. Interesting approach.
The music.
Worth trying, I think.
Rather than weaving a net to protect the ley lines, this method would address the root problem.
So he introduced a whole new idea to him in the first place.
By reconstructing the ley lines themselves.
Giving his own life. Oh, Ororon. Oh, Ororon. He's gonna sacrifice himself.
Traveler, Paimon. Are you two alright?
Paimon's fine, just, a little dizzy.
I'm okay. You good?
Of course. I'm just... I'm so mad at him.
I love the, like, Sakura burning. Like a fire.
After everything, he still can't let go of the past.
I can kind of understand how he feels, though.
For some reason, he thinks he owes something to the people who cared for him. Stubborn, self-righteous fool. Where's that gonna get him?
Dead, but a hero.
Now that he's all grown up, he thinks no one can tell him what to do? He thinks he can just run away whenever he wants. I'll show him. If he tries to run one more time, he's got another thing coming.
She's so expressive.
Maybe stubbornness runs in the family.
True.
Like grandmother, like grandson, as they say.
Is that supposed to be a compliment? The kid's got nothing on me.
That's crazy. This girl, bro.
Anyway, back to what we just saw. I don't even know what to make of it.
Yeah, the captain seriously wants to reconstruct the ley lines? What does that even mean? Something like the loom of fate, maybe?
Oh, mention.
How does that help with the abyss?
Yo, what if we had Danes live in this next part? I'm not gonna read chat at all anymore for a couple minutes because I don't want any spoilers, but I'm like, how crazy would it be if Danes just shows up? Because we're dealing with the abyss so much. It makes sense.
Oh!
Yeah, it's hard to fucking...
It's kind of hard to explain. Basically, it's a device from Conrio that has unbelievable power.
Yeah.
Anyway, if he really wants to manipulate the ley lines, everyone in Natlan will be affected. Oh, this is big.
He's serious. It lines up with everything he said before, and he's tried to seize the Gnosis for the same purpose.
Which means the captain has been honest from the very beginning. Ororon's memory proves that.
Why is he so obsessed with saving Natlan? Oh, we've got to tell Mavuika about this right away.
Yes, she needs to know about this. Now.
Let's go. Lock in. Phase
2 of the plan coming. The whole climactic ending. Coming to a big zenith here. I think that was an exceptionally good setup for the big things that are about to happen. That was like actually a perfect lead into the 4th. It makes you want to play immediately and see what happens. Capitano and Ororon are a very interesting duo here. My prediction is that somebody will lose their life, whether it be Ororon or it be Citlali, and then they'll be brought back in some Notland way, you know, the revival thing. But I genuinely just don't know what Mavuika is going to look like here. I hope Shablanc stuff comes into play. Yeah, a lot of wants for this next one, but hey, so far, all I gotta really say, blown away today by this first act with Citlali and Ororon's interactions. I love the old lady energy, the motherly energy of Citlali, but it's also fun and drunk sometimes, and then also the puppy energy of Ororon. So, exceptionally good quest today. If you watched on YouTube for so long, part 2 is coming tomorrow. So if you want to watch live on twitch.tv/ducktv, you can catch me live over there. I am still in Japan, so the time's a little wonky, but subscribe if you watched this far. And